afternoon. I'm Jacob Reimer. A big day for Jake Diebler and the Ohio State basketball team. He gets started on the 2027 class, landing combo guard L.J. Smith out of Oak Hill Academy. Smith is ranked 28th overall in 24/7 Sports and the 4th-ranked combo guard in the class. He also received offers from North Carolina, Kansas, and Tennessee. On the hardwood tonight, the Buckeye basketball team looks to move to 5-0 as they host Western Michigan. Tip-off is at 8 o'clock, and coverage begins at 7:15 here on The Fan. NHL tonight, the Blue Jackets continue their 4-game road trip in Toronto, squaring off with the Maple Leafs. Face-off is at 7 o'clock. And on Thursday Night Football tonight, the Houston Texans host the Buffalo Bills. Kickoff is at 8:15. This update is sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Awaken 180 wants to thank Columbus by offering $500 off every new program now through Thanksgiving. Awaken180weightloss.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
The following is intended for immature audiences only. There's no such thing as a radio rating system. But if there were, this show would be rated O as in... Oh my God, this show is so stupid. These people should be in jail. Let's begin.
Good afternoon.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy. Featuring Panama Ted.
Ted's a fun guy.
And the Crazy Soundboard.
Hola.
I'm Dennis Farina.
So much.
I even made just a little bit of a diagram for you.
56, and is that correct? Walk.
You little weasel.
Turn off your brain and unzip your pants. Here's Common Man and Timmy.
Happy Thursday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
Oh, hello, my non-swollen man.
How's the Saki?
It's still swollen.
You're only
with
one
a bluish
week.
hue.
1 week post-op.
I don't care. I'm just tired of the swollenness. I want it to go down. Right is fine. Left, little rough.
Left nut bad?
My left nut. It's just a little bit too big over there. It's just uncomfortable.
See, if you
Tired of wearing
were
compression
famous
shorts.
enough to write an autobiography, it should be called My Left Nut.
Well, that seems like it could be a chapter, but we're going to make my whole entire story about the post-vasectomy.
No, just a catchy title.
It
So
is.
Rimmer should name his book.
My left
My
foot.
Left
right?
Nut. What's My Left Foot?
Was my left foot the one where, like, Kathy Bates is hammering away at James Caan?
No, that's Misery.
That's Misery. I don't know what my left foot is. I just know it's in there somewhere.
Moron.
You don't remember what it is either.
Here's a little story, kids. Before the show, I don't know how the 90s band Stabbing Westward comes up.
Oh, what are you got to bring this up
Because
for?
this is so you. You're
Well,
like, oh,
I
yeah,
try.
Stabbing Westward. And then you start singing
I start singing
Epic by
you
Faith No More.
Want it all
That's
and
not-
You can't have it. No. I know. Stabbing Westward is the I cannot save you, right? No,
How you doing, Ted?
That is it.
Doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Evil Bald Colin? Doing all right?
What's he doing over
I-
there?
He's apprenticing in
He's
there.
leering.
I don't know what he's doing. It's a Too Hot Thursday. That means Teddy will pepper us with audio that we've never heard before. We're going to sprinkle that throughout the show today, around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg at 3:30. Like to start the program off today talking about how we just got fatter. The Cheesecake Girl brought in a cheesecake for us.
Oh, we had talked about this a couple of weeks ago, and
Well, we were wondering.
it arrived yesterday. Yeah,
When
we-
is it coming?
We didn't hear anything, so
But.
we're not expecting either.
And by the way, I still haven't heard anything. I walked in, opened up our fridge. There was a box that said Common Man, and it was a cheesecake inside.
gotta see if they
Somebody
got a Twitter
accepted
handle.
it. Who accepted it? Who accepted the gift, and why no email to me?
Maybe it was Alicia at the front desk, and she didn't mention anything about it. I don't know. If it was one of our fan personalities, you think it would have gotten back to us.
So, I don't know how long it's been in there, a couple days, maybe, but we realized it today.
It came yesterday.
What came yesterday?
It came yesterday at about noon or so. And I remember as we were going in there weren't very many people back in our part of the station here. And we were heading in for our weekly meeting with Fish. And I kind of heard a faint sound of someone banging on the garage door. And I just assumed that it was Adam King and he had lost his key card again. No, not a little. It was just a little bang, bang, bang. And we were going in to start our meeting. We said, I'll let somebody else take care of it. We weren't really over there. and we don't really answer the door on that side either. So I don't know. Maybe somebody dropped it off there.
I got to tell you something. Cheesecake Girl has a couple locations around town. Just Google it. All right. And I heard about them last year. I was very skeptical that anything would be worth, I think it's like an $80 cheesecake. It's not a cheap cheesecake.
No, and we said they've got a listing on Goldbelly too, so they'll ship it. And after the shipping costs and all that, it becomes like a $120 cheesecake. But it is ridiculous.
I'm usually not a fan of things put inside other things. I think they're gimmicky. But what she does is she takes the Little Debbie Christmas cakes, the Christmas tree cakes, and bakes them into the cheesecake.
Yeah.
Now, the cheesecake itself could be just the best pure cheesecake I've ever had.
Oh, and I
the
just
crust
think
is phenomenal. It's all phenomenal.
the addition of that, the way that Little Debbie cake
it
jives
makes it,
with
though.
it.
You jives is the right word.
It's almost when you get a little bit of like the non-bake cookie dough mixed in with like the harder baked stuff, and you get like two textures that combine to make something awesome.
It is.
It is perfect.
Just delicious.
The crust.
If you have $80 burning a hole in your pocket.
We all do this time of year.
It feeds like 1 million people, too. It's like a brick.
Oh, and
You can get a lot of servings out of that thing.
I don't know if they sliced this one, pre-sliced it just for us, or if, you can obviously double slice it and do what you have to do. And it's not the same as like having donuts in the office when you're dealing with these slices.
These slices are huge.
There must be 1,200, 1,300 calories in one slice.
At least.
It's like an eighth of the cheesecake. And what would you say? 3 inches thick? 4 inches?
We just stuffed all of that in our stomach quickly. And now we've come to do a 3-hour show.
Didn't you say T-Bone ate 2 slices and was a mess and couldn't even go on?
Well, because you were running your mouth. I said, when do you want to have a slice? Now we're on the air. And you said, why can't I have 2 slices? What are you, stupid? You can't have 2 slices of this.
Too much cheese?
It's too heavy. It's too
heavy?
much.
Too much cream?
Too rich.
Too rich?
T-Bone had 2 slices last year. He was on the floor.
What if I get a little hungry?
You still have some of your slice left? Eat it all.
I couldn't eat it all before the segment.
What's that there?
But I will finish it in the break.
Go have 2.
Maybe I'll want another.
I'm going to force feed you another piece of cheesecake.
Well, don't like shove it into my face.
I am going to shove it in your face.
Want it to fall all over the floor.
Buckeye Hoops at home against Western Michigan tonight. Our coverage starts at 7. Tip is at 8. Jackets are in Toronto. And this is on my sheet because Timmy wants it on my sheet. Timmy wants us to sleep in the nude every day. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Look, all we try to do here is, you hop on Instagram and you see all this BS that comes across your feed, and then one day you see something that just seems to make a lot of sense. And it actually was tailored toward women specifically, but it's something that's beneficial for both genders, for men and women alike. Sleeping in the nude could be a positive thing for your health.
Why?
And it could lead to some better things long term. Well, for one, the body's core temperature naturally will drop as it prepares for sleep, and then sleeping in the nude can help facilitate a more natural cooling process.
Keep your room cooler. The end.
And having some of those body parts not tied up in clothing lets them breathe, lets them air out a little bit more. It helps with the circulation.
Sometimes we have,
for women especially,
research, and we look at the research, but we don't adopt them for practical purposes. All right? When you're done from a long, hard day, do you take your underwear off and then curl up in it? No, you don't, because that's disgusting. You would have to wash your sheets every damn day. The fluids, the jostling, we all move in our sleep. It's like sleeping in your dirty underwear.
You take a shower when you get home from work. You clean your body. You get into some soft clothes. You change your underwear. You change your socks.
I take a shower in the morning.
You stay dry.
Would you like to cuddle with my underwear right now?
No, I would not.
Why? I showered this morning. I'm clean. Got my underwear.
All right, if you're going to...
It's disgusting.
If you're going to enjoy this process, I might recommend switching to the nightly routine. take your shower at night, go about the rest of your
Doesn't
evening
matter.
for another hour or so.
You can shower at night.
Dry
it's
off,
still
cool off.
nasty. You're in the bed for at least like 6-7 hours.
Okay, well, I'm just
with
here to
sheets going up your crack.
I'm here to tell you, people do it. Maybe I've done it before.
People also take craps in the shower.
No, they
and then
don't.
waffle stomp them down the drain.
That's
they
just
do.
ridiculous.
We heard from them.
Don't go saying nasty things. We're just talking about being in the comfort of your own bed, and oops, the underwear comes off. And it could be a good thing. It could add years to the end of your life. It could be quite comfortable. Imagine if you had silk sheets. Ooh, how that would feel.
You're just
extra cool.
Fiend, aren't you? Why don't you get a vibrating bed, too, while you're at it?
Kids, the bed was very soft. I say
Daddy's got to go sleep in his silk sheets in the nude. Don't bother me tonight.
I say we all try it. I mean, shoot.
No.
You and
Shit.
You and me, we're sleep divorced anyway. What's the problem?
The problem is I don't want to sit in my own dirty sheet. I don't want to wash my sheets every day.
You don't have to wash
You
them
what,
every
you
day.
Dirty F?
If
What's the matter with you?
If you're clean when you get in the bed and your body temperature is going to be cooler, if you got a sweating issue, then maybe
I don't
you
have
need
a
to get
sweating
mirror
issue.
dry.
I'm not a pervert like you. I don't need silk sheets and have my balls hanging out.
They don't need to be silk. You could just go with basic Egyptian cotton. I don't know. Maybe like 120 thread count. Is that a good thread count?
No good. 120 thread count.
1,000.
Where'd you get that?
At the
Dollar General?
Big lots. Oh.
You sateen?
Oh, man.
Maybe a beechwood?
Maybe a Pima cotton?
Pima?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Pima pants?
Puma pants.
Puma pants. Sorry.
Try it. Sleep naked.
No.
Everybody. Try it tonight. Get back with me.
Jake Diebler with some big recruiting news today. Details coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Watch out for some debris that's in the right lane if you're on eastbound 161 at New Albany Road, causing some backup there. We also have a crash to watch out for that's blocking the right shoulder on southbound 315's off-ramp to eastbound 670. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority. Is water seeping into your basement? Are your basement walls cracking? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the basement waterproofing experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. Licensed in all states where work is performed. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic sponsored by Hydrate Me Med Spa. Next level wellness, 5-star IV and aesthetic treatments. Look great, feel great. 4 locations in Central Ohio. Book your drip at hydratememedspa.com.
Would you enjoy watching a football game if the officials were paid a bonus for every flag they threw? Or a basketball game where the refs got paid for every foul they called? Okay, how about hiring a furnace and AC company that pays its technicians by the number of parts they can sell you? Hi, this is Dennis, president of Care Heating and Cooling, and today, this is how many companies operate. They call it performance pay, and it rewards technicians by paying them more for billing you more. Why is this bad? Because it abuses your trust in a technician to be treated fairly and honestly. At Care, we've been family-owned for 31 years and have always paid our technicians by the hour for repairs. We'll show you exactly what needs to be fixed and why, and give you our low upfront cost before we start. And unlike other companies, our technicians will never be rewarded for throwing more flags. Our Central Ohio-based staff is here for you 7 days a week. Care Heating and Cooling. Book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com or call us at 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company you can trust.
El Dorado Scioto Downs is your Caesars Rewards destination. And big news, Scioto Downs has been chosen to host the prestigious Breeders' Crown in 2026, featuring 12 championship races. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem, call 1-800-589-9966. Visit Caesars.com/Scioto Downs for details.
Hey Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL, 614-962-7355, or selltohometeam.com.
If your neighbor's Team Up North painted garage door somehow isn't the ugliest garage door on your block, we are Deluxe Door Systems. Our beautiful Clopay doors will transform your home, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Back for a limited time, the French dip from Firehouse Subs. Piled high with premium roast beef, caramelized onions, and melty provolone cheese on a freshly toasted garlic butter roll. Served with warm, savory au jus for dipping. This premium French dip is only at Firehouse Subs for a limited time. Head to your nearest Firehouse Subs or order ahead and skip the line. And remember, Firehouse Subs catering is perfect to feed the whole crew on game day. Limited time at participating Firehouse Subs restaurants while supplies last.
Morning Juice, real football talk. Just two guys who aren't afraid to say what needs to be said. And that's how she wrote.
Sponsored by Riverside Bank of Dublin.
Now streaming mornings on YouTube and 10 TV Plus. Attack and dominate.
At the Ohio Lottery, we make Keno fun. Your way. That means you pick your wager. Will it be $1, $2, a crisp $20? Your call. Like picking your own numbers? Use any inspiration you like. Birthdays, jersey numbers, you name it. And if you don't feel like choosing, there's the Super Quick Auto Pick. With regular promotions, it'll get you more bang for your Keno buck, multiple ways to win, prizes galore, and live draws every few minutes. Anytime is the right time to get in on the Keno action. Keno is always fun, your way. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Our students need more than backpacks and pencils to succeed in our schools and in life. It takes a whole team of dedicated professionals to meet their needs so they can reach their full potential. I'm Ohio Education Association President Jeff Winsing. This American Education Week, let's stand together in support of the teachers, the para-educators, school bus drivers, custodians, secretaries, and so many others who work together to serve Ohio's public school students. Because in Ohio, public education matters.
Eggland's Best. The only eggs with more fresh and delicious taste, plus superior nutrition. Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Cloudy skies for us throughout the day today, with temperatures topping out in the low 50s. And then for tonight, could see a stray shower or two. Otherwise, skies will turn mostly cloudy with our lows down into the 40s. For Friday, we start off dry, but the second half of the day, rain will develop. And we'll expect cloudy skies if it's not raining, with daytime highs getting into the mid-50s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
This show has over 50 years of combined radio experience. They also have a combined mental age of 11. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Look, we got basketball, we got football, we got it all today. Too Hot Thursday. Adam Rittenberg's going to join us at 3:30.
Big day. Big show.
It's a big day.
Big
However,
Thursday.
I can't get over you and your new obsession with sleeping in the nude.
I'm excited to try it. I'm
Let me
excited
tell you
to
something.
try it. And the Instagram post specifically said it'd be a better, more health beneficial thing for women. I, in my mind, can't imagine any woman sleeping in the nude. I don't think that's a thing they do.
Because
my wife doesn't do it.
Most women are not disgusting pigs like men. Here's what I want you to do, because you insist that you're very clean when you get into bed.
What's the title? What's my label?
I know
what's
you're
on the
a
title?
good, clean boy,
Good,
but can I tell you
clean
something?
boy.
We're all just disgusting animals when it comes down to it. We put colognes on and we put clothes on to hide the fact that we're all disgusting beings. Things are leaking out of our orifices at all times. You got something leaking out right now.
No,
you don't know it, but you do. You got juices bubbling in your crack. I want you to sleep in the nude tonight. Okay? And then when you wake up in the morning, clean boy, I want you to put your face on the sheet where your ass was. And you tell me how clean that is.
What's better? Like everybody, especially when we get to sleep in our own bed, in our own private room, the farting goes on. We understand that. What's better is if you gobble it up in the underwear or if you just let it fly.
No, you
flap
you
it
don't
out.
let it fly because little SH particles pop out when you fart.
Yes, they do.
The underwear keeps it. You want to put that on your sheet.
Then it's just attached to your body.
Then you roll
that's
around your
gross.
sheets. It gets in your eyes. You got pink eye and you die.
What now? Now I'm Bob Costas all of a sudden? Jeez, how did we get there?
That's how he got his eye from the Olympics, because he sleeps in the nude. He farts all the time. He rolls around in his own fart sheets, and he's got goo pus coming out of his eye.
And Janet Reno had to do all the work after that. But I don't know. I'm just saying it might be worth a try.
Go ahead. I want you to try it.
It might be worth a try.
I want you to try it.
Give it a go.
And you should go ahead.
Live a little bit.
Live stream it like you like to do. Hey, I'm Timmy at the card show. I'm going to walk around. I want you to live stream tomorrow morning when you sniff your sheets. And you tell me how clean that is.
Hey, everybody. I'm here in my basement. You see the Bowflex back there that I never use?
It's a total gym.
Ooh.
And an elliptical.
Chuck Norris and Christy Brinkley back there getting it on, getting fit. Come on. Dance naked, sleep naked. Let's do it all.
John Mellencamp
John
here.
Cougar Mellencamp.
What are we doing? Oh, we got
basketball.
Basketball news. Go ahead.
This is good. So we got a kickstart on the 2027 class. I know we lost a big commit, but maybe there was some Michi Johnson stuff stuck in there with Marcus, and something just wasn't fitting for that to happen. But the 2027 class...
Ahmad Bradshaw's coming back? Is that the big news?
Who's Ahmad Bradshaw? The old Giants running back?
Aaron Bradshaw. I'm sorry.
No. Have we checked in with him at Memphis? Is he still bummy?
Aaron Bradshaw's doing right now? Sleeping in the nude. That guy sleeps in the nude.
He's very tall and lanky.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something to do with that. Felix Okpara, by the way, he just had a big game for Tennessee, but we know he's a good player. L.J. Smith, he's the guy. So let's get to know L.J. Smith. He's a 6'4" shooting guard. This is a top 30 overall recruit. As I'm looking at the player rankings for the class, he is only the second one to commit. You've got Kansas, who got a nod from Javon Bardwell, the number 13 overall player in next year's class. He's a 6'6" kid out of Phoenix. And then you scroll down here, and there's L.J. Smith, ranked 28. Anytime you get a guy that was wooed by Oak Hill, you know Oak Hill Academy, one of the biggest prep schools in the country. All these other ones started to do their thing after Oak Hill became famous, when they had guys like Carmelo Anthony and so many other big-name basketball players that went on and did their thing. So he's a North Carolina guy, and then he left to go play at the famous academy there in Mouth of Wilson, Virginia. So I'm excited about this.
You
this
should
is
be,
a,
man.
This is a pretty big get.
Everybody was hot and heavy
That's
for
two
this
classes
guy.
now that have a stud recruit in it. Anthony Thompson for the 26 class. He just signed with Alex Smith from Upper Arlington, and now L.J. Smith to start the 27 class.
There's always, of course, a chance of a decommitment, and this never happens. And it's actually a fairly high percentage, because we've seen it a lot. We've seen it with Buckeye basketball recently. But if this sticks, and Jake Diebler is able to bring in this type of talent, which is something we have not seen since Thad.
Year to year.
Right, year to year.
Year to year.
If he's able to bring in this type of talent, as much as I don't like the color of that floor, you can change it to yellow for all I care. I don't care.
What do you say we go back to wood?
You know what you can do? You can do blue.
Get back to
This is a blue floor.
No.
If you keep bringing in recruits like this, go ahead.
I still am dying to see our floating heads when we wear the gray. When we wear the gray uniforms.
You can't wear the gray uniforms on that court.
Oh, you know they're going to do it.
Disembodied limbs.
You know they're going to do it at some point. They're the Jim Jackson uniforms. It's part of what they do. Real quick, before he transferred up to Oak Hill, he set the North Carolina basketball single-state record for points as a sophomore. He had 960 points in 29 games. That was 33.1 points per game. Fourth highest scoring season in Carolina high school history, regardless of grade level. So just phenomenal stuff. This is a big-time player. 11 Warriors with that nugget right there. But I'm happy about this. A 6'4" combo-style guard that can shoot, that can score. Want to get to know him a little bit more to see what his level of defensive intensity is, because that's going to matter. But this is a good start.
Buckeyes in Western Michigan tonight over at the Shot. Or as, what's his name calls it?
Schottenstein.
Schottenstein.
The Schottenstein.
Over at the Steen?
The Stein.
Whatever.
The R.L. Stein.
That is coming up at 7 o'clock tonight right here on The Fan.
No worries about this one.
Buckeye football.
Western Michigan, no good.
Getting ready for Rutger. Noon kick Saturday. Buckeyes open up as 12.5-point favorites. Not for this game. This is against Meat Chicken.
right.
12.5-point favorites against Meat Chicken next week. Just a reminder, they were 20.5-point favorites before last year's game, and then we saw what happened there.
This is still one of the largest point spreads of the last 10 years of the
course
rivalry.
It is. You don't
it might be
normally
second
see
biggest minus last year's.
If it sticks this way. I mean, we're still over a week out. The line can move, but you don't see double-digit point spreads in the game very often.
What are you expecting for the final, call it the final walkthrough before the Michigan game? We know we're going to demolish Rutgers. We're not entirely sure who's going to be playing and who's not going to be playing.
But doesn't that make a big difference?
But as fans, our minds are on the next thing. And I know they're still going to prepare the right way. They're still going to work the same way. You can't tell me that there aren't some players that will have their minds on Michigan as well, even while they're playing Rutgers.
I can tell you right now that there are coaches that have their minds on Michigan this week.
100%.
And they're not going to admit it, and they shouldn't have to, right? But we're human beings, and I know for a fact that there are coaches that are working on that game now.
Yep.
And not preparing for Rutgers. Ryan Day has said it this year a couple different times. He has essentially said it doesn't matter who we play week to week. We are playing ourselves. We are going out there and holding ourselves to a certain standard. And that's what they have to do this week against Rutgers. And let me tell you something else. They can look past Rutgers and still win this game by 17
of course
points.
They can.
I am not concerned about trap game, any of that BS. If it were a road game, maybe we'd have that conversation.
You don't want to win a game like this by only 17 points when you're that much better.
I understand that.
That does lead to a little bit of the lack of focus. But here's the thing.
Maybe you put some thorns in your underwear, though, going into next week.
Maybe you sleep in the nude for the couple of nights leading up to it. This could be something. Be something you're cooler, you're more efficient, you're ready to hop out of bed. Ooh, I feel so good. I feel free.
Football player's sweaty ass.
Free and light and airy. Yeah. The football player of all people would want to be cooled down for the evening time. But
you like me are used to some housing down there. I don't think you'd last 5 minutes with your rod and balls hanging out.
I can't.
You put on underwear before you even went to sleep.
I can't try it tonight. I just thought of because of the situation.
What's the situation?
I gotta wait. I'm still yanked up like I'm compression shorts all full bore right now. I hate it. I hate compression shorts. Don't you? No, you're a tidy whitey guy.
I'm a tidy whitey. Yeah.
I cannot believe you wear those. We can't even get you in a boxer brief. Why do we have to have the French cut here?
Because I don't want stuff running down my thigh. The boxer brief goes too far down the thigh.
Having that yanked up into your crevasses is better.
I'm not wearing a thong, dude.
It's about the next damn closest thing.
No, it's not.
Why don't you just wear a thong?
I don't get any rideage in my jockeys.
Thong might be better. Instead of having the elastic around your thigh and your ace there, just pull it right up the ace.
No, it's good.
Right between the cheeks.
I'll show you during the break. I'll show you.
I don't want
what
you
I
to
got
show
going
it to
on.
me.
It's nice. It's comfortable.
Wants to look at that.
It's a black jockey too. I switched.
You're wearing black underwear?
I switched to the black so that there's no unpleasantries at the end of the day.
You're just a cheater then.
Whatever,
You're a
man.
cheater.
Playing the game.
You're a cheater.
Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Traffic is moving a little slow due to an accident that's at the intersection of East State Street and South 4th Street. And there's a couple-minute holdup on westbound 670 from Grandview Avenue to I-70. This report is sponsored by FranklinCrisisCare.org. Are you or someone you know feeling overwhelmed by a mental health or addiction crisis? The Franklin County Crisis Care Center is now open 24/7 with care from certified peers and professionals. Learn more at franklincrisiscare.org. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by The Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain, Heating, and Cooling. Together to serve you better. Schedule today at thewaterworks.com.
Hey Columbus, keep your business running smooth with the Door Company of Ohio. Experts in commercial doors and repairs. Call us at 614-338-1414. The Door Company of Ohio. Your doors, our service.
Bet365 is paying out before the final whistle.
Check out Bet365's unrivaled early payout offer. When you bet on a team to win and they take a 17-point lead, you get paid no matter the final score. Forget the final whistle and start counting that cash. Hold up. You get early payout on parlays, too.
Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply.
You have a chance to win a beautiful new custom home or cash prize this holiday season with a Home for the Holidays raffle. And help make wishes come true for Make-A-Wish Kids. One lucky winner will be announced on December 24th, so get your $100 ticket now. Just visit ahomefortheholidayscolumbus.org to buy your tickets. That's ahomefortheholidayscolumbus.org. Terms and conditions apply.
Diamond Sellers bring the world's finest jewelry to you at our annual holiday gala December 4th through December 6th. Celebrate the season of sparkle with up to 25% off for 1 weekend only at our Sawmill Road and Easton locations. Visit diamondseller.com/gala to learn more.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Common Man and Timmy present Around the Big Ten with ESPN's Adam Rittenberg.
Sponsored by the Roofing Guys. For all your roofing, siding, and gutter needs, contact the Roofing Guys at theroofingguys.com.
Our guy Adam Rittenberg covers all things college football for ESPN. He joins us on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. Hello, Adam.
Hello, boys. How we doing?
Oh, we're doing well. Good. We got one more week, and then it's big Michigan week and Thanksgiving. We talk about trap games, and, I don't think the Buckeyes have anything to worry about against Rutgers, even if their top two wide receivers do not play. But Michigan goes on the road to Maryland. Now, your laugh here because Maryland has been awful, but Mike Locksley got the sort of stamp of approval that he's going to be back next year. Is there any chance that Michigan goes on the road and loses this game like they almost did to Northwestern last week?
Yeah, I think there is. I was surprised by the line going in, and maybe Maryland will be Maryland, and it'll look prophetic. But I could see Maryland playing a lot better now that the pressure is off of Mike Locksley. He's going to be back. This young team with Malik Washington at quarterback. Maybe they can find something positive here at the end of the season. And the other thing is Michigan just hasn't been playing well. I mean, Bryce Underwood in particular, whether it's the freshman wall or, they should not have won last week. You're -5 in turnovers on the road. You should lose. They didn't play well against Purdue. They weren't that sharp against Michigan State. So, maybe they'll find another gear. But this is a game that would concern me if I'm a Michigan fan, mainly because how my team is playing.
Adam, on the Ohio State side, we, of course, have been trying to decipher what is going on with the wide receivers, with Jeremiah Smith, with Carnell Tate. There's no injury report rules, at least they're not very stringent ones here, so you don't have to say much. But what is your take on that? What do you think's going on? And clearly, it's going to have an effect if something happens with those two guys and they're not full bore for the Michigan game.
Right. And, this is piling up around the country, guy. I was just out in Oregon the last couple of days, and they've been dealing with injuries at wide receiver. Just a lot of games played, a lot of cuts, a lot of things that are done to the knees and ankles and so forth. It doesn't appear like either injury is catastrophic, but it certainly seems risky to put them out there against a team in Rutgers that you should be able to handle, even without them. So, whether they're back for Michigan, that's certainly a big question. And I would think Carnell Tate would be. Jeremiah didn't look great walking off the field, but he's in incredible shape, and that Ohio State has the trainers and the staff to get him as ready as he can be for that Michigan game.
Around the Big Ten with ESPN's Adam Rittenberg. So on paper, the most interesting game is USC visiting Oregon. Lincoln Riley would like to remind you that this was an unranked USC team to start the season. Now they're 8-2. They've had themselves a decent year. Do the Trojans stand a chance this weekend?
Well, I think they do, and they're coming in with confidence. One thing that, in talking to the Oregon coaches the last couple of days that stood out is just how they've made adjustments in games. They fell behind to Iowa. They didn't have a great first half against Northwestern, and then they really dominated the second halves of both of those games. And so, they're a team that even if they fall into a 7 or 10 point hole at Autzen Stadium, they have a chance to make it up. And I saw them in person against Notre Dame. They're very talented at receiver. Mekhi Lemon, next to Jeremiah Smith, is the best receiver in the Big Ten, and maybe the best overall because of his overall production this year. And then Jaden Mayava has been really good at quarterback. So, and USC's defense is okay. They're I don't think an elite defense, but they can hold up. I think the key in this game, guys, is though Oregon just in being around their program the last couple of days, they feel like they have an advantage at the line of scrimmage. Offensive line against USC's defensive line, and then their defensive line against USC's offensive line. So if USC is going to win a game like this, they're going to have one of their better line of scrimmage performances of the season.
Adam Rittenberg is with us here. We're talking Big Ten football. Tell me what you think about this trio of games with the 7-3 Big Ten teams. Interesting that Penn State's a 7.5-point favorite as they host Nebraska. Then you have Illinois going on the road to Wisconsin and Washington going to UCLA. So all the 7-3s on the road. Which one is most intriguing?
Well, it is interesting that I think that line was like 10.5 that it opened with Nebraska and Penn State. So clearly not a ton of respect for Nebraska. It's very easy for Matt Rule to motivate his team. But, Penn State is talented. They're playing for Terry Smith and that staff, and they finally got a win last week. I'm interested to see how Nebraska, coming off of an open week with Latif, their backup quarterback who looked good last time out, how does he perform in State College? And then Washington has been like two different teams. Other than the Buckeye game, which again was a 7-6 game, I think, in the third quarter, they've been awesome at home and pretty dreadful on the road. So this is an important game for them ahead of Oregon to go out and beat UCLA at the Rose Bowl and gain some excitement around that Oregon rivalry as they come back to a place where they've played really well. So I think those two really stand out to me.
Adam, let me take your temperature on something. So we've seen Maryland come out and say, we're going to keep our head coach, and we promise we're going to spend more money on this football program next year. Wisconsin pretty much said the same thing. We're going to keep Luke Fickell, and we promise we're going to spend some more money on this program next year. I've always said that I think Major League Baseball has not necessarily a salary cap problem, but a salary floor problem. Can you see in the future these conferences getting together saying, hey, if you're going to take this big revenue sharing check that we give you for our media rights, you have to allocate a certain percentage of it going to the football program, because that's just the cost of doing business. Is this a big problem now in the Big Ten?
Well, I think I was with Rob Mullins, the Oregon athletic director. We were talking about that yesterday because everyone always takes shots at their roster. Oh, you bought this team. And it's like, well, yeah, they bought a team. Everybody buys a team. You have to do that now to be able to compete at the highest level. And I do think it's a discussion that the Big Ten should have, because I don't think this conference overall is achieving in football the way that it should relative to the money. This is a season that, maybe there's 3 teams that get into the playoff, and, there's some doomsday scenarios that say maybe only 2 will. But then you look at the bottom of the conference, and some of these programs are in really bad shape, and now they're saying, now we're realizing we got to spend more money if we're Wisconsin or Maryland. Michigan State is trying to get there as well. So I do think that there's some value from Tony Petitti's perspective in having a directive from the league to, hey, you guys got to step this thing up because the money is coming in from football. We need to invest it into football to be at our peak as a conference.
Adam, why don't we just move this college football playoff to 24 teams? Why not 48? I mean, that sounds like a lot of fun, right?
Keep going. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, I understand it from their perspective. I don't think it's good for the sport. I think we have the right teams in the playoff. And you guys have talked to me for years, and I've always been someone who puts value on the national playoff part of it. Some of this criticism of why do we have a group of 5 team or why do we have an ACC team? Well, why do we even have a sport? if you're going to have a national playoff, there's going to be some teams that probably aren't as good as others. That's how it is in every other playoff system. 12 is about my max. I really don't want to see it get a whole lot bigger.
Isn't it neat, though? Because we still will have the opportunity. I think the number is good right here. It's stupid how we immediately look to expand it without even settling in and feeling how 12 goes. But as we looked at the bracket that came out, there's still a potential for Ohio State and Indiana to meet in a big game in a Big Ten championship. Then whoever loses that, they're still both going in. They have a possibility to rematch. The rare chance, and we've seen it before in college football. I just think that's cool. We've hardly ever seen that for Ohio State around here.
Yeah, no, I think, and again, it's there's so many intriguing matchups. I was going through it with the Oregon people this weekend. Could Alabama come out there? Could Notre Dame come out there? If USC makes it, maybe send them to Oklahoma so Lincoln Riley, goes back to Norman. I mean, there's all these fascinating possibilities. When again, you have a true national playoff with all the regions represented in all the leagues. I mean, that's what a playoff system is for.
Bears going to beat the Steelers on Sunday?
They got to find a way to run the ball and then get the ball out quickly because I think they can attack the Steelers defense. But man, they've been finding ways, guys, which has been very, very unusual for us. We don't really know what to do with ourselves here.
Adam, you're my guy. Have a great holiday, and we'll try and catch up with you next Friday. Sound good?
Sounds good, guys. You too. Thanks.
Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems Fan Guest Hotline.
I was seeing some pretty cheap tickets for some of these Big Ten games. Mike, were you looking at those scoreboards there? $5 to see a night game at Penn State in November, taking on Nebraska. Wow. I mean, if anyone wanted to,
Penn State's 7.5-point favorites in that game. And Nebraska's 7-3.
I do think Penn State wins because it's Nebraska. They're not quite to the level of Maryland, but it's Nebraska.
I want to talk about a couple quarterbacks that talk a big game coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Traffic is moving a little slow if you're on eastbound 70 on the east side between Miller Avenue and 33. And we've got about a 5-minute holdup on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by Fresh Time Market. Fresh Time Market, where quality meats savings every day. From delicious meat and seafood to fresh produce and well-being essentials, you'll get big flavor without the big price tag. Fresh Time Market, healthy living for less. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Green & Sons. Family owned and operated for over 45 years. Green & Sons will help you find your next Kubota tractor. Located in Mount Sterling and north of Marysville. And online at greenandsons.com.
More than a few of our patients have talked to me about their first time. But it's not the first time you're probably thinking about. It's the first time that erectile dysfunction ruined the moment. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. And if you're over 50, it's likely that you've had that first time yourself. But the good news is that if you're like most men, that first time can be the last time that ED impacts your sex life. At Tri-State Men's Health, we're experts in treating ED. We've treated tens of thousands of men using protocols with success rates well over 90%. And those treatments have, in most cases, made sex great again for both them and their partners. You could even find that you're performing like you haven't in years. So if ED has been affecting your intimacy, it's time to make the last time that happens the last time that happens. For just $99, you'll receive blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices in the tri-state area to serve you.
Listen up, football fans. You won't want to miss this.
Right now, new Bet365 customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. So you could turn that $150 into something bigger when you bet on money line, spread, totals, player props.
$150 in bonus bets when new customers bet $5. I know where I'm going to bet from now on. Download the app today and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Looking for a truly unique gift for that someone special? If you want unique, you want Oakland Nursery specialty stores. Choose from lovely holiday accents, personable gifts, seasonal treasures, delectable foods, and so much more. They feature lifestyle collections sure to make you and your family's homes merry and bright for the season. Enjoy 2 distinctive shopping experiences. Oakland's Inside and Out in New Albany and the Oakland Home Store in Dublin. Truly unique and perfect for Christmas.
Can't get enough of your favorite fan content? Good news, we're on all the digitals. Follow 971 The Fan on X, Facebook, YouTube, The Talk, and Gram. Your digital home for endless shenanigans. The Fan.
Hey, it's Anthony. It's Black Friday savings all month long at Germain Honda of Dublin. Get behind the wheel of a 26 Honda Passport RTL all-wheel drive with 3.99% APR for up to 36 months. Or you can drive the stylish 25 Honda Accord LX with an incredible 2.99% APR for up to 36 months. Germain Honda of Dublin, Sawmill Road, just south of 270, or shop online at GermainHondaofDublin.com.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, is it true?
What's that?
Tire Discounters is offering up to $200 off sets of Goodyear tires?
Absolutely.
Plus free alignment and a full synthetic oil change?
You got it.
I'm not one to exaggerate, but that may be the best deal in the history of the world.
But free would be better.
Mike, don't toy with me.
Through the holidays, every day we're open, someone will get their money back on 4 tires.
But I...
Just breathe, Phantom. Breathe.
No purchase necessary. Ends 12/31/25. Visit website for details.
Why settle for a cold burrito when you can get toasted at Hothead Burritos? Crispy golden on the outside, perfectly melted cheese on the inside. Create your burrito, quesadilla, or bowl and get it toasted at Hothead Burritos. Get up and get you some.
Your boy Burt Kreischer is back.
Woo! I'm back, baby!
And he's giving you permission to party. So grab a friend and meet him in Columbus at the Schottenstein Center.
Done, son.
Get tickets now at BurtBurtBurt.com.
Timmy Hall here, proud to be back for my 4th year supporting Nationwide Children's Hospital and Light Up the Lawn, Light Up a Life. The holidays can be tough for kids and families spending it in the hospital. So now through December 31st, more than 100 giant illuminated butterflies will shine on the hospital lawn, each one sparkling to life with every single donation. When patients see those butterflies glow, they'll know their community's thinking of them, sending waves of hope and joy. So let's do this together. Let's light up the lawn and light up a life. Donate now at nationwidechildrens.org/give.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Columbus, Worthington, Air, and Bryant. Doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
2 men who are not allowed to sleep in the same room as their wives. This is Man and Timmy.
It's a Too Hot Thursday. We're going to start things off with some audio in a couple minutes. I want to talk about some quarterbacks, though, that talk a big game. First, Shedeur Sanders is starting this week for the Brownies. He says, I know our fans have a lot of expectations and hope, and I would be doing a disservice to myself and a disservice to the organization if I didn't feel like I'm the guy. I'm doing everything I need to prepare in the best version of myself as possible. With the circumstances, everything got me sped up, and that's great. I like pressure in life. I'm just excited for everything. So I feel like I'm the guy. I know I'm the guy. But you have to be able to see it. The game got to speak. He says, I'm my own biggest critic, you know? So in certain situations in the game, even that 4th down in the last game, I wish I just could have extended the play. So mind you, I don't listen to critics. I don't listen to anybody that has anything to say that's not within the organization, not within the team, not within the family or anything. Because it's like everybody has their own perspectives. But they're not out there doing it, or they've done it in a past life and their time has passed. So I'm just thankful that I'm living in the present. And now I have the opportunity to go out there and do the best I can.
I think we get the bravado that Shedeur Sanders has. It goes back to his college days. He likes to flash that Rolex watch to the opposing fan base. That's his thing. Do you think, because this has been going on, I want to read you a quote that Deion Sanders had that we didn't get to yesterday. Do you think, rookie quarterback already starting midway through your first season, has he been so wronged? Like there's a big chunk of the media, I think, that's making it out that the Browns are just really killing this guy, really wronging him at every turn. Feel that way to you?
No.
At any point in time?
Or
is this just business?
I've heard this week, the talking heads. Cam Newton said this. Cam Newton said Kevin Stefanski doesn't want Shedeur Sanders to succeed. And I'm thinking to myself, are you kidding? If Kevin Stefanski thought he could win football games with the hot dog vendor, he would put him in as a starting quarterback because he knows the only way he's saving his job is if one of these quarterbacks hits.
I'll do you one
and he
better.
can do something.
Cam, if Kevin Stefanski thought he could win games with you, he'd sign
That's exactly right.
And you can bring your hats.
Now, that's short-sighted, and I think Kevin Stefanski is stupid, and he probably shouldn't be the head coach of this team. But the notion that he doesn't want Shedeur Sanders to help him win is ridiculous. If he thought he was the best opportunity to help the Browns win, he would have put him in. And now he's got him in out of necessity, and we'll see what number 12 can do.
This is what Dion said. I want to read some of the good parts, too, because he is a dad in this case, and you got to keep that in mind. He said that he was in tears when he learned in his office in Boulder that Shedeur finally saw action in a regular season game. And he said, I thought the Ravens would have played better early on to provoke him getting in. He said, I didn't want him to get in by the injury because I'm fond of Dylan and I want him to be successful as well. But I didn't want that to happen. Then he got to this part and it kind of stopped me. He said that thank God that he prepared him for everything he's dealing with. I think a lesser man would have crumbled, but he's been built for this. And who else is built for the adversity like he is, like going into the NFL? I don't think it's too many quarterbacks that have been built like that for the adverse situations and not having the best of things to happen around him. That's where I kind of lose it. I think Shedeur's had unbelievable stuff around him to help get him to this position. I mean, he was basically a top 5 quarterback prospect. Then something happened, something slipped, something got in the minds of everybody in the NFL when they had this moment of revelation.
Can I tell you what it was?
And he flipped to the 5th round.
Can I tell you what it was?
Tell me.
Reality.
Reality hits.
And I said this when he was at Colorado. I don't know what these NFL predictors are looking at because this is not a first-round quarterback. But every time I looked at big boards and draft boards, there he was, and I didn't get it. And then come draft day, everybody else didn't get it either. Now, maybe that's a personality issue. Maybe that's a talent issue. I don't know. But he's got a chance to go out there. Whatever, man.
It's a combination
of
the whole package.
To go out there and prove everybody wrong. The difference between Shedeur and Dad is that Dad had a big mouth, but he also had Hall of Fame talent who could go out there and back it up.
Mm-hmm. Shedeur's got a big mouth.
Does he have the same talent?
I do not think he has close to that Hall of Fame talent that we're talking about, a 10-year starting quarterback kind of talent, but we're about to see.
Speaking of talking a good game, enter J.J. McCarthy, former Michigan quarterback, current Vikings quarterback. He says he's making progress. You know, you look at the numbers last week and the fact that he was inaccurate on 32% of his passes, you'd say, well, it doesn't look good. But he says, quote, I feel like for me, I kind of make an analogy of just like, you know, a cork is about to come off a bottle. Just understanding that it's, you know, one of the 3 little things I need to change about my game. It's going to make a huge difference in the outcome of every single drive in the game. So, yeah, I feel like it's really close, but it all comes down to the consistency of fundamentals and little details. He says, coming in here, I was taught to play quarterback in a very different way. And now he's got to adapt to the NFL model, which is very interesting because, you know, Jim Harbaugh's the quarterback whisperer.
He is.
Right? And you would think if anybody could get him ready for the NFL, it would be a guy like Jim Harbaugh. But J.J. McCarthy, I'm not saying he's trying to do this, but almost unintentionally throwing some shade at his former coach saying, yeah, I wasn't really as ready as I thought I was going to be.
It's an interesting thing to say publicly. Don't you agree? I mean, you played and you won a national championship, and everybody already has the easy joke to make about the sign stealing. And I know it's not all that. Like, we talk about that a lot. It's not all that.
If you don't want it to be brought up, don't do it.
You got to diagnose it. Yeah, don't make a comment like that. I played the position in a completely different way.
This time, I don't know what the plays are.
Did you? I mean, was it all that different? I know stylistically, you've got some of the spread offenses. Like if you went to Texas Tech or Hawaii, right, where it's just run and gun, 5 wide all the time, that's not really life in the NFL. I actually take Michigan's whole setup and their system to look quite professional with the way the run game is incorporated with play action pass. There's a lot of similarities that you see with the way Michigan does it. I'm not saying it always is the best in college football.
Right.
Ohio State should be whipping them. Haven't done it in 4 years, and that's a problem. But that's I
Everything's
don't know.
faster in the NFL, man. And some guys can handle that, some guys can't.
You've just thrown picks in every single game.
You know, in college football, you're throwing to a guy. You're throwing to an open guy. In the NFL, you're throwing to a spot. And that's a tough adjustment for some of these guys to make. And that's not to say that he can't make it.
No, everyone can make it.
Not everyone can make it.
You can't get here when you can't make some of those throws.
Of course.
It's can you make those throws every single Sunday and then not make the bad ones?
All right, Too Hot Thursday. I want to hear some audio coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got an accident that's blocking the left lane and causing a 5-minute holdup on eastbound 70 on the east side after Miller Avenue. It's going to move a little slow from the 71 east split. And there's a couple-minute holdup on westbound 270 on the north outer belt from Westerville to Cleveland Avenue. This report is sponsored by ChumbaCasino.com. With over 100 online casino-style games, Chumba Casino is your go-to destination for nonstop entertainment. Play for fun and play for free at ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 21 plus. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Whiskey War by High Bank Distillery. Drink local. Drink High Bank.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Call 1-877-CARS for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS for Kids.
Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
You can stream the game on your phone while you're gardening. You can stream it while you walk the dog. You can stream it at a trampoline park. You can even stream it at a monster truck rally. But the second you get behind the wheel, the game's over. Remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
Your game day headquarters is here at ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus, the only place to watch and win. Catch every play on more than 30 TVs and over 50 feet of video wall. Score tickets, signed professional and college sports memorabilia, and pen cash prizes. Join the watch parties for every home team game with a tailgate buffet and bucket specials. Plus, get official game day swag with every table reservation. Game day lives here, only at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Make your list, check it twice, and shop smart this holiday season. Open a Visa at Kemba Financial Credit Union and add some jingle to your wallet with $150 cash back after your first $1,500 spent within 90 days. Apply at Kemba.org. Restrictions apply. Offer ends 12/31/25.
You don't have to wait for Black Friday for good deals at Columbus Car Audio and Accessories. Save on remote starters, window tint, and all things car audio. Dash cams, Apple CarPlay, and more. Columbus Car Audio and Accessories Black Friday sale. Going on now. Morse Road, Main Street in Reynoldsburg, or ColumbusCarAudio.com.
All the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Hi, this is Max with Buckeye Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Winter will be here before you know it, and that means it's time to get your heating and plumbing systems maintained. Our True Comfort membership is designed to keep things in tip-top shape. Thank you for letting us keep your home comfortable and plumbing worry-free. And when you need us,
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
At Giant Eagle, we believe in better, and that includes finding more ways to help you save. Because finding a good deal is everyone's deal. Because every dollar and every moment counts. Because value you can count on is priceless. On sale this season at Giant Eagle, you'll find lower prices through the end of the year on favorites like Honeycrisp apples, Oreo cookies, eggs, and more. Giant Eagle, because it matters. Limited time only through 12/31/25. Prices and participation may vary.
You're listening to the Mount Carmel Football Injury Report, featuring the latest player injury updates from a fellowship-trained Mount Carmel sports medicine specialist physician, so you know who's in and who's out for this week's games.
Our doctor, as always, is Dr. Brian Galoni. Doc, let's talk injuries. Eagles tackle Lane Johnson. He suffered a Liz Frank sprain. He's going to be out for, they're saying, 4 to 6 weeks. Liz Frank injury, I know we've talked about him. I know people have become more familiar with it, but it feels like if we said super painful foot injury, more people would be sympathetic to someone being on the shelf with that. Can you explain what the Liz Frank injury is again?
Yeah, T-bone. So Liz Frank, it refers to a set of injuries that occur in the bones or around the bones in the ankle and the midfoot. So you got a lot of bones there, a lot of joints, a lot of ligaments. Liz Frank sprain is one of those ligaments, or probably several of them have been sprained. You can have Liz Frank's fractures if it's bad enough. They're giving him 4 to 6 weeks to get back. So probably not a fracture, just those ligaments that are holding your ankle together has been sprained.
And then we have Bucs safety Jamel Dean. He has a hip flexor strain, and they're saying he's week to week. Hip flexor sounds painful. Obviously, it's a pretty important part of the body when you're playing football.
Yeah, you're right, T-Bone. Hip flexor is one of those leg muscles that we talk about take forever to heal. You know, we talk about quads and hamstrings take forever to heal. Well, the hip flexors is what allows you to bring your knee up to your chest. And again, you know, we've talked before about different grades of strains. It just depends on how severe this is. They're listening week to week. I'm thinking it's not a real bad strain, but again, just because of where it is and it's, you know, weight bearing, it's harder for those things to heal up.
There's a few of us around here that are nervous about other wide receiver injuries. I'll just leave it at that. Soft tissue injuries this time of year.
What is a soft tissue injury? Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Doc, we appreciate the info as always. We'll talk again next week.
Absolutely.
That was the Mount Carmel Football Injury Report with T-Bone. Mount Carmel, because of you.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. I'm Jacob Reimer. The Ohio State basketball team returns to action tonight. They look to move to 5-0 as they host Western Michigan. Tip-off is at 8 o'clock, and coverage begins here on The Fan at 7:15. A win off the court already today for Jake Diebler as he got started on the 2027 class, landing combo guard L.J. Smith out of Oak Hill Academy. Smith is ranked 28th overall in 24/7 Sports and the 4th-ranked combo guard in the class. He also received offers from North Carolina, Kansas, and Tennessee. NHL tonight, the Blue Jackets continue their 4-game road trip in Toronto, squaring off with the Maple Leafs. Face-off is at 7 o'clock. And on Thursday Night Football tonight, the Buffalo Bills visit the Houston Texans. Kickoff is at 8:15. This update sponsored by the Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain, Heating, and Cooling. Together to serve you better. Schedule today at thewaterworks.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Common Man's wife would rather bang her head up against a wall instead of listening to this show. Timmy's wife is banging the milkman. This is Man and Timmy.
Hey, please subscribe to the podcast of this stupid show. It's available wherever you get your stupid audio. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. Podcast brought to you by our friends, Care Heating and Cooling. You know, shame on us, Timmy. It's a Too Hot Thursday. We have not even started.
I mean, come on. Well,
with our Too Hots today.
It's still early, though. We used to start this at 4:30. We have 2 full hours now.
All right, let's go.
People.
Come on.
Too Hot. Sponsored by the cancer experts at Ohio Health. Visit ohiohealth.com/keep making plans to learn more.
Our fine producer, Panama Ted, scours the world or this radio station for audio, and then plays it for us to react to. Teddy, what do you got this week?
All right, first up, we're going to Bone and T-Bone and Tyus, I guess I should say.
How did I guess? How did I know that's where you were going to start?
How about that? Yeah. And they were talking, well, Tyus was saying the other day he was driving around and he was listening to our show.
Oh.
And there was a moment that happened during the show that he brought up to Bone about, and I just, I don't want to embarrass anybody or anything, but let's give a listen.
I had tuned into the radio and I listened to Common Man and Timmy.
Oh, yeah.
And you and Common Man worked together for how long?
12, 13 years.
Okay. So as I'm listening to Timmy and Man called Timmy Bone.
Oh. Oh, no.
And if you could just hear just how heartbroken Tim was
I
that
bet.
he will never be as good as Bone.
Oh, that does feel a little bit like if you have an ex and then you're with the new person and you call him the old person's name, especially if you do that during during happy fun time. Yeah, that would be the
having sex.
That's not, never do that. Yeah,
Poor
but that's
Timmy.
Subtlety is not Tyvus's game, man.
No.
I appreciate the hell out of that.
By the way, that is a fun show. And Tyvus, congratulations on the hair. Have you seen that man's hair lately?
It's thick.
Oh, super thick.
Scrub a pan with that.
Looking like Stalin.
My God.
He looks fantastic, but
I agree, Bone.
You're right on everything that you said, Tyvus. I was heartbroken, and I am a little upset that I will never be the man that Bone was.
Half the man I used to be. All right, Teddy, what else you got?
Stabbing westward.
All right, let's
shut up, you moron.
Well, since we're talking music, I was going to skip ahead, but here's Bone was chatting about a certain music anniversary that happened the other day, and you just were singing, so I'll play this one as well. Here we go.
Audio Slave, one of the great rock bands of all time. They released their self-titled debut on, actually, I guess it was more than 20 years ago, November 19th, 2002. That's actually, so that's not yesterday, that's today. Today is the 23rd anniversary of that album coming out, and it is great.
Is this is heavy metal?
Yeah. No, it's not metal. It's like rock. Audio Slave.
Okay.
You ever hear Like a Stone?
I don't.
Like a Stone. Never heard that song?
No.
Oh, my. Dylan, Audio Slave. You're aware?
I'm aware of Audio Slave. I don't know if you did the song justice, though.
I didn't, because I'm not Chris Cornell. Yes. Good call.
I'm not surprised that Tyvus doesn't know Audio Slave.
Yeah, I'm not either.
No, not at all.
I just
exactly,
basically, we all know them.
Well, yeah, but I bet a large portion of our audience doesn't really know Audio Slave.
You're probably right. They are what would be considered a super group, though. I mean, they had Chris Cornell,
it's Chris
obviously
Cornell
from Soundgarden,
and,
Tom Morello,
and everybody else from Rage Against
and
the
Brad
Machine.
Wilk. Yeah, Morello and Brad Wilk from Rage Against the
Can I
Machine.
give you my little hot take?
They're
on
great.
Tom Morello.
Don't.
I think you've mentioned him before. You're not a huge fan.
I'm not going to look forward to it because I like him.
Here's the thing.
I like him too,
That's
Timmy.
nice. Good for you.
No, good for us. Good for him. He's made a lot of money. He's brilliant.
Capitalism's evil. Come to my show. Charge $200.
I get that.
My issue with Tom Morello, by the way, I love that first Audio Slave album. Absolutely love it. The subsequent two albums, to me, come off like a Tom Morello show-off piece, where every song is like, look what I can do. I know, dude, you're a great guitar player. This is my same issue with Eddie Van Halen. They almost become bigger than the song because they feel like they have to show you exactly what they can do all the time. It's fatiguing to me. It takes away from the song.
Yeah, it's understandable. I know, like, Morello is famous for going after different sounds that and I respect that not a lot of other guitarists, they weren't doing those things. Like, he would try to do little helicopter noises. He would talk about this. He would go to the zoo and try to replicate sounds that he would hear at the zoo and put that in to his music. There's actually a Fender put out this YouTube video. If you guys are fans of Tom Morello, I would Google that thing up and put that on your stereo, because he is just in an old abandoned warehouse and he has a bassist and a drummer, and he is taking you through basically the history of all of the most famous riffs that he has from Rage Against the Machine and Audio Slave. I've listened to the thing 20 times. It's really cool.
What else you got, Teddy?
All right, let's jump ahead here to Bishop and Friends. And Bo was chatting about the YouTube chat, and there's people in there and how they participate and they watch him on YouTube. His wife didn't seem too impressed with that. Let's give it a listen.
So we had our pre-show meeting with Fish, and we're very appreciative of all of those of you guys in the YouTube and all the folks who are watching. It's very cool that you are. And I was talking to the blonde about that a lot of people do, and they stay for a long time and watch a lot of the show. This is her exact quote. "What are you doing besides talking?" "Thanks, honey. What do I need to do? Do I got to dance? Like, am I
couldn't hurt the
Geppetto?
numbers. Dance, monkey, dance. I tell you what, don't put that out there, because top men will hear that and be like, yeah, do a jig. I can't believe
dance.
people are watching you for 2 hours, Bo.
That's true. Right.
Wait
What
till
are you
tell her
saying?
it's a
Just
third
talking?
hour of the show. 2 hours.
That's all she knows is 2 hours. She still thinks it's a 2-hour show.
I too think that at some point we do dance. We're clowns.
Oh,
We dance all the time on this stupid show.
You ever heard a Paul McCartney song get queued up? We do so much. We do more visual stuff than any other show, and that is for certain. Like, we wear costumes, we are dancing, we're...
See, we do it all. We're clowns.
Yeah.
Hey.
Here for your
Whatever pays
enjoyment.
the bills, right, Bo?
Coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're doing it for all forms of media here.
You know, back when I first started doing this, back when I was banging, I thought, you know, when I got to be a grizzled veteran like I am now, that people would have respect for me. Like, oh, look at him. He's done it. He's done it all.
No.
And now I just show up on YouTube with my straw hat.
And
looking like a fool.
You got 6 pairs of shoes back there. You can't stop buying the most gaudy Nikes that roll off the line. You got
you don't like my
5
shoes now?
different jackets. What?
You're gonna criticize my gaudy shoes?
I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying how you have them back there.
You come in with your amulets. Where is your amulet today? Take it out. Come on.
Yeah. Speaking of, what good is wearing a chain like this if I...
You got to take it out for the people.
Got to take it out. I've got my script Buckeyes for the basketball game, and I wore my gold basketball chain.
Hey, the Browns spending some money today. The Browns have extended defensive end Alex Wright. 3 years, $33 million, $21 million guaranteed. He was scheduled to be a UFA after the season, so they locked him up. He's a good player. He's not terrific, but they're not paying him terrific player money. So there you go.
No, you gotta make signings like this every now and then.
Also, Joe Burrow was a full participant in practice yesterday.
Zach Taylor's being coy.
I know.
He's coy.
I think this is just
like
a big mistake on all levels. I thought rushing him back for next week for Thanksgiving was a big mistake. There's no benefit here. Your season's done. It's over. Jamar Chase is not going to play on Sunday. You're playing the Patriots. You're going to get killed.
I am just for whatever gets Zach Taylor out of there.
Whatever gets him fired, that's what you want. This could be it.
People have been pointing out, you realize that he went from a mediocre assistant at Cincinnati, 2 years with Sean McVay, and then the Cincinnati Bengals hired him as their head coach. He wasn't even a coordinator in the NFL. He was a quarterback's coach and then went right to being the head coach for the Cincinnati Bengals. Look how good it's turned out.
He's a genius. All right, coming up next, more Too Hot Fun. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
You should avoid westbound 70 on the east side between 270 and Miller Avenue. That is currently closed due to an accident. We also have a 5-minute delay on southbound 315 from Kinnear Road to Town Street. This report is sponsored by the Ohio Department of Transportation. What do we do to be safe and ready to go? Buckle up, phones down, take it slow. Let's work together to ensure everyone makes it home for the holidays. Brought to you by ODOT, the Ohio State Highway Patrol, and Ohio Traffic Safety Office. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Prepare your home for fall with Logan Services. Heating service calls are just $79. Furnace tune-ups are also only $79. And plumbing service calls are now just $79. Scheduling online is quick and easy. So visit our website now to book your appointment. A system for every home and budget with fast, friendly service from Logan Services.
The following radio theater is brought to you by Columbus Men's Clinic.
Hey, Dad, you want to play football?
No, buddy.
All right.
Pops, want to work out?
Maybe later.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tomorrow?
You've got one life, and it's too short for not nows, maybe laters, and tomorrows. If you have symptoms of ED and low T, your family, friends, and even your career has already been affected. Book your discreet evaluation at Columbus Men's Clinic and turn your tomorrows into
today.
Yes! Touchdown!
Come on, one more, Dad.
Today!
Push, Dad. One more. Come on, push.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tonight.
Call 614-300-7400. Or book now in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic, for every man in every season of life.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
It's Black Friday all month long with low lease payments on every model, starting at $99 a month for a 2026 Elantra. Plus, get owner assurance and America's best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. At Great Lakes Hyundai, these savings are so good. Columbus or Dublin or glakeshyundai.com. With approved credit, $39.95 down plus taxes, fees, first month payment, and K miles per year ends 12/1.
Lights are going up, snow is falling down. There's a feeling of goodwill around town. It could only mean one thing. McRib is here.
McRib season is here at McDonald's. Right now, enjoy a McRib and pair it with our world-famous fries and an icy cold Dr. Pepper at participating McDonald's for a limited time.
McRib is here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Picture it, your holiday table, the family cooking together, the scent of golden brown bread, rosemary from roasted potatoes, and a salad so crisp it snaps. This season at Kroger, make the moments that matter possible with quality that's affordable in every aisle. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Don't miss great savings on bacon. 16-ounce packages of Sugardale bacon are buy one, get one free with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Forrest Gump says he and Jenny went together like peas and carrots.
I gotta pay.
Well, the Buckeyes are the #1 team in the country, and the Fan is the #1 sports station in the country. Peas and carrots, baby. Your home of the Buckeyes, the Fan.
Come on, kids, we're going to Grandma's house.
Grandma's house! Grandma's house! What do we do to be safe and ready to go? We buckle up. Buckle up.
Phones down.
Thumbs down. And when we go, take it slow.
And if you drank,
don't drive. And off we go.
ODOT, the Ohio State Highway Patrol, and the Ohio Traffic Safety Office are doing their part to keep roads safe. Do your part to make sure everyone makes it home safe for the holidays.
You can stream the game on your phone while you're gardening. You can stream it while you walk the dog. You can stream it at a trampoline park. You can even stream it at a monster truck rally. But the second you get behind the wheel, the game's over. Remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
Nothing makes a gathering great like Eggland's Best Eggs. They're just so delicious with better nutrition, too. For us, it's eggs any style, as long as they're the best. Eggland's Best.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Plenty of clouds around, light winds and cool on this Thursday, but at least we're dry. Temperatures in the upper 40s, down to around 40 overnight. We'll see plenty of clouds around during the day. A dry start, showers increase Friday evening and Friday night, highs in the mid-50s. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
There's a greater than 0% chance Common Man gets fired before this show is over. You're listening to Man and Timmy.
This dumb show brought to you by the Hinder Motor Company. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, fire away.
I get these requests. Like, I'm on LinkedIn.
Oh, you gotta unsubscribe from that.
I get the requests from people.
LinkedIn?
I pretty much accept everybody. I don't know.
If it's not working here, it's over.
Well, that's what I mean.
It's done.
What do people do there? Do people actually get jobs?
No.
And business connections?
Never.
Because I've been on there for a couple of years, and everybody I seem to connect with is a moron.
I've been on there for 15 years or so, going back to when I had my job in North Carolina.
How come I'm not connected with you?
I don't know, because I can't get into my account. It keeps asking me to authenticate it, and I can't. But I still get all the BS emails. So it's just a useless account that's
I would just
that I can't get into.
Someone who wants to befriend me on LinkedIn. You know, and I do get some nice messages on there from people, and that it's very nice. But I'd like them to say, you know what? In reality, I have a business opportunity for you. It's no risk. We'll pay you $3 million. Yes, sir, ma'am.
Yeah.
Whatever you need.
I'm sure.
I'm your man.
Does that come from an Arabian prince?
I don't know, man.
We had to take another one of our Tegna quizzes this week.
Yeah, they want to make sure that we're not falling for phishing scams.
Right. You know what would be clever is if there was a phishing scam sent under the guise of a Tegna phishing quiz. That's what they're going to think of next.
I was talking to Dom Taberry today. He said, "Hey, Mikey, you do the phishing?"
The what?
You do the phishing? I said, "What are you talking about? Do the phishing?"
Why is he saying it like that?
You know, the preventative. What do we call it? Training.
The preventative
for the bad emails.
The cybersecurity training.
Phishing, Dom? Yeah, phishing.
PH. Phishing.
Phishing. Scissoring.
It's where Trey Anastasio comes to your office and tells you to look out for all these seedy emails from bad actors.
It is Too Hot Thursday.
Too hot.
Teddy has gathered some more audio for us. What do you got, Teddy?
Oh, well, let's take a look here. Let's bring the old hotkeys up and let's go ahead and move forward to Rothman and Ice. And they had our good buddy Adam King on the other day. And I know you guys, I don't think you heard the audio, but you did see the photo of Adam King.
They got him. Yeah, they outed him for his thespian days.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So we'll play a little bit of audio of them talking about that. Here we go.
If you go on Google Images and type in Adam King Gehenna.
Oh, this is happening.
Uh-oh.
I didn't start this. This is happening on the fly.
Is it not me running cross country?
Okay. You look like a ventriloquist dummy in this.
You look like. Yeah, but that's not from Hairspray.
That was a rehearsal.
That's like you look like a real life blow-up doll or something. I'm not sure what's going on there.
All right. Let's not send everybody. Maddie has lost.
I'm sorry. Because now this is a thing now, and people are going to be all over this.
My favorite part is that random thing is going to get so much traction now. Just ridiculous.
Hey.
I'm searching for it right now.
Here's the thing. If you guys watched our college football playoff ranking special on Tuesday night when I was there, Bone was there, Man was there, and King was here at work. We were all in our basements. King was here at work. Jen was behind the scenes there. And while we were looking at the rankings, she threw that photo up on the screen again. And yeah, it was from a rehearsal for Hairspray. It's odd because King doesn't have like all of his getup on. Neither does the other guy in the shot. It looks like he's being sort of like bent over backwards by an Amish person.
I'm seeing it right now.
I don't know
it is
really what's happening there.
Quite disturbing. King is in a full like moo-moo.
He's in a back tilt as well.
And it looks like you're right. It looks like he's a blow-up doll.
Or the man's leaning him back to give him a big kiss.
By the way, does Rothman say doll just like I say doll?
I think so.
Yeah.
Why does nobody make fun of him? Why is it just me?
I guess because he has better friends than you do.
Okay. Just saying, Rothman says doll. I say doll.
We give Rothman a hard time all the time for how he talks.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Oh, God.
Look like a sex toy there, King.
We love talking like Rothman. It's great.
Mm-hmm. All right, Teddy, what else you got?
All right, let's bounce back to the morning show there with T-Bone and Tyvis. And this is just Tyvis talking about his excitement for Kent Johnson's goal the other night. He had a fantastic goal, and Tyvis was just really excited about it. So let's give it a listen.
Did you see Ken Johnson's goal?
Man!
I mean, that's the skill, right? That's what, man, if you could ever get that whole package put together with him, hopefully they can. He's still a young player.
This goal like 20 times. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he's dirty.
He had him looking for change.
Have you seen?
That goalie was on the ground searching for loose change. Oh, baby.
Oh, my God.
Very excited.
I don't know how I made it through so many nights working with Tyvis. It was a good, fun time. I will tell you that. That is a man that loves to laugh. He loves laughing.
I'm a little concerned about Kent.
Yeah, we need more. We need more out of him. You're right in saying that.
He's down about 3 minutes a game from where he was last year. I thought that last year he sort of took that step.
And not yet this season.
He was on his way to being a, 80, possibly 90-point guy. And I don't know. So far, he hasn't wowed me. But then again, there's not a lot of young offensive talent on this team that has wowed me this season. And they'll click into it, but it seems like Dean Evison is trying some tough love right now.
Kent Johnson has 5 points. He has 5 points in 20 games. It's unacceptable what you're talking about. I mean, look where Adam Fantilli is. I think we know that Adam Fantilli has a lot more to give.
His ice time is down too, isn't it?
We need a lot more from Adam Fantilli. He's been 13
good.
Points.
Yeah, more recently. He's turned it on. He started slow, but he's getting better. Yeah.
Thank God for the Russians and how they're playing.
Yes.
With
That's what I
Marchenko
say
and
every
Vrunk.
night. Thank God. Thank God for the Russians.
Yes, we
thank
all
God
say
for
it.
him.
Yep, thank God.
Mm-hmm. The Florida Panthers, by the way, speaking of the Russians. Actually, this guy's not Russian. How do you say his dude's name? Etu Blustanarian or whatever his name is?
Nailed it.
I'd go with
that. Did I really nail it?
Yes, you did. You're a genius.
He's out. Now, the Florida Panthers, hey, by the way, if you feel sorry for them, they just go back to their back-to-back Stanley Cup championships and cry right into the cup. But they are very, very injured. And E2, whatever his name is also now injured. They're calling it a week-to-week injury. And what made me laugh about this,
how it happened,
is that the only thing they're saying about the injury, usually you get like a upper body, lower body. Sometimes you get a specific, like hand, okay? But they are just saying barbecue mishap.
I know a little bit about barbecue mishaps.
Barbecue. Now, what do we think the barbecue mishap is?
Well, I'll tell you, because if you have a gas grill that has a finicky ignition switch, maybe this grill is, past its prime. I think once they get 5 years old, if you're using it, it's tough to clean these things. It's difficult to stay on top of keeping a good, clean grill. I try as much as anybody. You can only keep that thing so clean before you just want to get new grates or get new. It's the burner covers that's the thing. If you get too much grease down there, and so anyway, I will have to angle myself in a certain position to make sure that gas doesn't pop when you have to light it after that ignition switch is busted. Because you've got to get an aim and flame and get something near where the gas pops off to get it. And sometimes you think you have that burner down on a very low setting, but it's not so. It's not so low because the little labels get worn
like an
off.
Explosion.
And maybe I've come into the house and Sarah will look at me and I've got white soot all up my right arm from sticking it over there to try to get the grill going. But again, I wouldn't have missed a game for something like that.
Missed a game? They're calling it week to week.
So
this is not just missed a game.
Maybe he did catch a burn, like a second-degree burn from something. Or he just had his hand too close to it. I'm going to say
that he used one of those bristles to clean the grates, and one of the little metal tangs got into his Frankfurter. He ingested it, and now it's cutting up his insides.
I thought Frankfurter was just another word for his wiener, and somehow
the wiener that you eat.
A shard got off and got him there, and he was bleeding and had to go to the hospital.
And he swallowed it, and now he's internally bleeding, and perhaps will die.
Those big, heavy, covers. Maybe his hand was there, and a hinge busted off,
Maybe it was
and
windy.
a big, heavy boom, right down on the left hand, broke his hand. I don't know. Did you see some of these? Well, I don't have time to tell you now. But
why are you assuming this is a gas grill problem?
I'm just.
Maybe he's got a smoker. Maybe he's got a big smoker and he fell into it.
And he cooked himself.
Well, even if you're doing low and slow, you fall into 250 degrees.
Stick a fork in me, Marchand. I'm done.
That's going to do a little damage. He put some Sweet Baby Ray's on himself. He was delicious.
I have another hilarious sports injury from this week to share with you.
In 2 minutes?
In 2 minutes.
Look at you. You'll learn how to tease someday.
What's so funny about that injury, though?
What?
Why is it funny? I mean, the guy's injured.
I mean, it
shouldn't be laughing.
It was barbecue. He's just trying
to. You said I have another hilarious injury.
He's just trying to smoke a turkey and he hurt himself. I mean, as long as he's not dead, we can laugh it off.
Is my sister-in-law producing the show today? I didn't see what's funny about that.
You know how mom and dad would say, someday we'll look back on this and laugh.
You don't think that looking
That's
at
what
an
you're supposed to
injury
do.
report and just seeing barbecue incident is not funny?
Well, it's just like Timmy's like, hey, I got another fun injury here. Yeah,
I do. I
He
got
just
several.
seemed too excited about it.
I have lots of fun injuries.
Lots of fun. Teddy's really upset with you. He doesn't think you're sensitive enough.
You're going to be injured by a Wheatstone board.
You're going to shove it down your throat. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
You're looking at some holdup due to an accident that's blocking the left lane if you're on westbound 670 at 315. Things are moving slow from 71. And we've got a 5-minute delay on eastbound 33 between 270 and Bixby Road on the East Outer Belt. This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. When you're trying to find quality candidates, all the searching, screening, and interviewing can become a job itself. You need Indeed, the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to interview, screen, and hire quality people. Visit Indeed.com/credit. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Enjoy rates lower than the national average, plus special rates on balance transfers with a Visa Platinum or Visa with Rewards credit card from BMI Federal Credit Union. Apply today at bmifcu.org/visa.
You have a chance to win a beautiful new custom home or cash prize this holiday season with a Home for the Holidays raffle. And help make wishes come true for Make-A-Wish Kids. One lucky winner will be announced on December 24th, so get your $100 ticket now. Just visit ahomefortheholidayscolumbus.org to buy your tickets. That's ahomefortheholidayscolumbus.org. Terms and conditions apply.
2 years ago, Bobby Carpenter completed treatments for knee pain at QC Kinetics. So we're checking in with the former college and pro football player to see how he's doing.
I've been asked a lot, like, how long does this last? How long does it work? I go, I've had mine for a couple of years, and everything feels very good. It feels just as good as it did when I started to turn the corner.
Bobby's an active husband, dad, and business owner. That's why 2 years ago, he heard about QC Kinetics, the nation's leader in regenerative treatments, and he knew he could trust them for his chronic knee pain.
And thankfully, with QC Kinetics, I was able to go through this, and my activities are the same as it was. I'm able to coach my kids in sports. I can play golf. I can go run.
QC Kinetics patients like Bobby don't miss a beat. No surgery or rehab, just freedom from debilitating joint pain. Ready for lasting relief from joint pain? Call QC Kinetics today for your complimentary consultation and see if you're a good candidate.
Call QC Kinetics, 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
One has pizza sauce for blood. The other is Rachel Maddow. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
All right, so we're talking about funny injuries. I guess we're not allowed to call a barbecue incident a funny injury because E2 for the Panthers is going to be out for a little bit, but he's going to be okay in the long run. We'll look back on it and laugh, much like Jack Hughes will try to do. He had a freak injury this week, too. Did you see this in the news?
No, I saw that he was hurt. I didn't see what the issue was.
I don't know the exact specifics, but Teddy, if your memory serves you, this harkens back Scotty Scheffler. Remember when Scotty got off to a slow start last season because he thought that it would be a good idea to try to cut his own ravioli in an Airbnb, probably like a $5,000 a night Airbnb, the type that someone like Scotty Scheffler would stay at for a tournament. He cut his hand with some sort of glass that he had upside down that he was,
so he was
making an impression
fresh
for pasta. Making fresh pasta, and he was making the impression, and it burst, and he cut his hand.
Is that the impression that he gets? Is that what?
Never had to make my ravioli. But he did it there. All right, yeah, it didn't work. So what we get from Jack Hughes is that he suffered a hand injury at a team dinner. So freak injury. And all it says is a fluke incident where he reportedly cut his hand on glass. On a glass broke, and it came in, and he sliced his hand open on it.
Well, sometimes
was it just glass at the restaurant?
Those wine glasses are very thin.
Right.
So maybe he just grabbed it.
Big, like hockey grip,
like an ape. He's like, ah! And it's just too much. Cracked in his hand.
People do that? Do people, like, grab a wine glass and put too much tension on it and burst it?
My wonderful father-in-law. He is a wonderful person. He is, however, oblivious to everything.
Yeah?
So I can't tell you the amount of times that I've seen this man take a wine glass, take a sip of wine, and then just inadvertently, to him, smash it back on the granite countertop.
So like that. Okay.
I didn't know it was so
Not
close.
with the grip.
Right, no. He's unaware that he's putting it back on a piece of stone and not a pillow.
I have seen somebody break a coffee mug. My reaction was, what the hell are you doing?
So perhaps...
Would you be a little more careful?
That's the issue. He didn't have the depth perception, didn't know how close the table was, and just smashed that glass down.
This buddy of mine who smashed the coffee mug, at least he was still holding the handle, but the mug just burst. No injury at all. Just got lucky, I suppose. Here's some other ones. This brings back some other NHL injury mishaps from yesteryear. Joe Sakic, he once injured his hand trying to fix a snowblower. He had to repair 3 broken fingers, and he had tendon damage.
And again, Joe Sakic, don't you live in a nice gated community
Joe
out there?
Sakic. He's one of the most
Denver,
important guys.
And you got people to come and plow?
He could get Jeremy Renner out there to help him out.
You see, that's low.
Have you heard about Jeremy Renner?
That's a bad one, Teddy. That's not funny at all.
Jeremy Renner's not doing well.
What happened to him now?
Apparently, he got caught. I guess in
another snowcat?
No. I think he wishes he was caught in the snowcat.
Oh, no.
I guess he released some text messages of his were released. Talking to someone in the movie business who is, I think, of Asian descent, and he kept threatening to call ICE. On her.
Oh, no.
So
Jeremy is bad.
Jeremy's broken.
Jaw drop wide open. Left hand hurting.
Give me some more funny injuries.
So here we go. Brent Sopel. He once threw out.
I don't know Brent Sopel.
Brent Sopel once threw out his back, bending over to pick up a cracker. Maybe a nice.
Well, I mean,
maybe a nice Ritz.
In fairness,
hopefully it was a club cracker at least.
When you hurt your back,
it
doesn't matter what you're bending over to do. It just happens to be that the man was bending for a cracker.
This goes back to you and I when people say, "What'd you do? How'd you hurt yourself?"
I didn't do anything.
And we say, "I lived a day.
I lived and breathed."
That's
what happens. And when that little bone decides to hit the nerve on your spine, doesn't matter what the hell you're doing, bending for a cracker or taking a breath.
His coach at the time for the Canucks said he was trying to pick up a cracker, and anybody who has had back problems knows that can happen. Dustin Penner, he went viral after suffering back spasms during a pancake breakfast.
Well, again,
maybe they were chocolate chip.
Happens to be at a breakfast.
Of course.
The spasms can happen at any time.
He wasn't, but what if it was like a large stack of pancakes?
Never would have happened if it was a fluffy Belgian waffle.
But you had the IHOP special, the all-you-can-eat pancakes. They just kept bringing them out one after the other. Then
I went to IHOP last week.
How was it?
For the first time in a long time. I mean, it's IHOP.
It's IHOP. It's always pretty good,
it's
right?
It's fine. Yeah, it's good.
I haven't been there in years and years and years as well.
Yeah, it was good.
Good. Here's one, too. This might be the best. Glenn Healy. Remember him?
I do.
He needed stitches because he cut himself trying to fix a set of World War I bagpipes. Yeah. Cue the Scottish music.
It's like Trevor Bauer with the drone.
It is a little Trevor Bauer drone-ish.
Sliced his hand open.
Mm-hmm.
What was the worst injury you ever had?
The worst injury I ever had?
While you think, I'll tell you. I sliced my right middle finger open. I was cleaning the food processor blade, and my towel slipped. And those food processor blades are sharp as hell. And you can still see the scar. I should have had stitches. I put it back together with glue.
Ooh.
And what's really bad is that this is prime butt wipe in hand. Here, it took me about a year
to get back to normal?
To not have nerve pain.
To not have that feeling of
finger,
it?
And I got this just nasty scar on it right now.
Wasn't long after I had a bad high ankle sprain that took me at least 3 months to get back from. That one's a little boring. The guy that had a wild ankle break, we were in our rec center at KU where we all would play basketball, and we're all just happy-go-lucky. You're playing intramural hoops, right? Like, what's the worst that can happen?
Intramurals, brother.
It's intramurals, brother. It's the Big 12. I mean, what are you going to do? Sprain an ankle like I did? Okay, on crutches for a little bit. This dude had a Kevin Ware leg break right there on a Tuesday at 7:30. We're all happy, and then, oh, dear God, like leg. Oh, my God. I was on the other end of the floor.
Oh, God.
I was on the other end of the floor. We were playing a couple of 3-on-3 games, and we're going to do full court later on because we do 3-on-3 and then do our 5-on-5 games. And you could hear the sound echo. And there was a pool of blood that came with it. It was the worst thing I'd ever seen.
His leg is open.
Paramedics, stretcher, all of it. We all felt so bad. Like we had to come around and like tap the guy on his leg as they wheeled the good leg as they wheeled him out.
Tapping on the exposed bone.
Tap the bone.
You'll be all right, buddy.
Sticking out. Also got bit by a brown recluse once. I got stung by a stingray. I got bit by a dog. I got my leg bit off by a shark. It's actually a fake leg. My right leg.
Everything's true except for the shark. You got to stop going around animals, man. Animals don't like you. The ocean doesn't like you. Animals don't like you.
The brown
Stay out.
The brown recluse, like, because that's one that you don't really know, like you don't see it. But when I went to the doctor, this was also when I was still at KU. So your insurance went through the medical, like the student center on campus.
One of your friends didn't suck out the venom?
No one. They didn't know to suck. You had no idea. You knew there was something to suck. It didn't happen until about a week later, and it was like my leg was about to fall off. That's how inflamed it was. I thought that I was going to have my foot amputated. It looked so infected. I was also on crutches for 3 weeks from a spider bite. Sucked.
What kind of hovel were you living in? Just living in filth.
Living in Lawrence, Kansas.
What do sonic booms have to do with NFL expansion? I'm going to tell you. Coming up next, Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
There's some stop-and-go traffic that's causing almost a 30-minute delay on westbound 70 on the east side between Hill Road and 270. And we have a 5-minute delay on eastbound 270 on the north outer belt between 315 and 71. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Trust R&R Foundation Specialist for expert waterproofing and foundation solutions. Family-owned, honest, and thorough. No hidden fees, just proven results. Stop leaks and moisture before they spread. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com to schedule your free assessment today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions. And yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
Rick Germain called me the other day and said, Mikey, we need you back at Germain Nissan. The dealership misses you, and people are forgetting how awesome Nissans are. I'm a dude that's owned pretty much every Nissan under the sun, and I'm excited to go back in and get my hands dirty. You have to be crazy not to consider a Nissan from Germain Nissan. J.D. Power ranked Nissan #1 in customer satisfaction among mainstream brands. Plus, with Germain's $1,000 price promise, no one will sell you a Nissan for less. Germain Nissan, 4300 Morse Road, GermainNissan.com.
Ooh, winter's coming. And when the wind starts to blow, don't come inside to the cold. Open the door to peace of mind. with your Waterworks and Header Precision Furnace Tune-Up and Energy Savings Plan. Your furnace is the heart of your home, and Waterworks and Header will have yours running at peak performance throughout the winter. Plus, you'll save on those energy bills too. Go to waterworks.com and schedule your furnace tune-up online. Waterworks and Header, heating, cooling, and plumbing. Together to serve you better.
The Fan has a new tailgate destination. Join us before every home game at the O Patio and Pub on Lane.
Sponsored by your Central Ohio Ford dealers, Jameson Whiskey and Coors Light.
See you Saturday, friends.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in Columbus. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Busy schedule? This is Ryan Krieger, and Krieger Ford has you covered. Krieger Ford offers pickup and delivery, or our mobile service van will come right to you. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. Schedule your appointment today only at KriegerFord.com.
If you have to army crawl into your garage because the door only opens partway, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we fixed awful garage doors. Straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
All month long at Twin Peaks, celebrate National Dessert Month with sweet endings like our Cinnamon Toast Crunch Cheesecake topped with rum chata sauce, or the Twin Peaks Sundae with a warm Ghirardelli brownie. Pair it with a Screwball peanut butter whiskey for the ultimate game day finish. Twin Peaks, eats, drinks, scenic views.
When it's 6 a.m. and you need a skid steer and you want to talk to an actual person about skid steers, lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. With the largest rental fleet and hardest working equipment experts in Columbus, we can help steer you to the right skid steer at the right price right now. Tracks or wheels, diesel or gas, light, medium, or heavy duty. Plus attachments for loading, grading, digging, drilling, tilling, and trenching. No wonder the Columbus builders building Columbus lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. Learn more at sunbeltrentals.com.
All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
If the authorities looked at their Instagram accounts, they'd be arrested immediately.
Daddy, what are you doing?
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Fishy has handed me the plug sheet for tomorrow. It's a big football Friday. T-Bone and Tyvis get things started at 6 o'clock in the morning. And, man, they have a loaded show tomorrow. I will just give you one guest. 8:30 tomorrow morning, comedian, former cast member on SNL, Jay Farrow.
Jay Farrow, very funny guy.
He is a funny guy, does a lot of good impressions as well.
He's up there. I'd give him close to Frank Caliendo status with the voices he can do. He's very good.
He's good. Jay Farrow in studio. 9 a.m., Bishop and Friends takes over. And another just hilarious guy, Tim May.
Oh,
Tim May will be. He also does fantastic impressions.
I do an impression of myself.
Tim May will be on at 10:30, and then on this show tomorrow it is Go to Jail Friday and Pick Your Parlay and final walkthrough.
Oh, you know what, Fishy? What were you going to do? What was the next thing on the list?
Who are you with?
Why don't you do what you were going to do?
It's not
because then I got it.
Here's a skinny.
What do you think?
The NFL is very interested to see if supersonic flights are going to come back for commercial use. So the Concorde used to be a thing.
This does interest me. Yes.
The Concorde used to be a thing, and then they ceased operations. There was a bad crash, but really it was just economically not feasible, I guess, for the airlines that had the supersonic jets. But last couple of years, I've heard some rumors that they could be coming back. Well, the NFL is obviously thinking very hard about European expansion. And wouldn't it be great if you can get your hands on an aircraft that would get you there in about, half the time? the NFL would be very interested in that. So that's just something to keep your eye on.
Speedy traveled across the ocean. I totally understand that.
If the Supersonic Jets come back, perhaps that's an NFL play to satisfy the Players Association, saying, yes, of course, there's more travel, but look, we're going to be doing it this way, which really cuts down on the travel to begin with.
Look, I think, I was just thinking this the other night as I sank into my couch and flipped on my 75-inch Samsung TV that has all these bells and whistles, and it's got all these displays on. And I mean, we complain that we want everything to be in one app, but it is, the age we live in is pretty damn cool. I think if you took somebody that lived in the year 1900 and then put him in the time machine and brought him here, the phones that we have, I mean, what we can do with our computers, what our TVs do, it's unbelievable. I'm a little shocked that we haven't at least gotten to a point where regular air travel is going at least 1,000 miles per hour. You know, with pressurized cabins.
I think we
have the capability.
It's just not economically feasible.
It's not normalized.
So.
It's not normalized yet. But as time goes on, I mean, we didn't think we'd have cars like this. We didn't think we'd have, fully electric vehicles. We didn't think that we'd have means of communication, like I mentioned, with our phones this way. I just would think. And Teddy, I know you're a nerd with this stuff too, because you're a big fan of Top Gun. And there's that scene in Top Gun where he's flying, what do they call that? Like the Dark Star. It's like a Lockheed Martin, prototype. They reach Mach 9. I think he actually pushes it to Mach 10. And so Jack and I...
How fast is that?
I'll tell you. Like Jack and I were playing this thing on Flight Simulator where you actually fly that mission and you get it up to speed and you're cooking. So Mach 1 is 767.269 miles per hour. If you're at Mach 9, you're at Mach 9, you're almost at 7,000 miles per hour.
How does that not melt your face?
I don't understand, because the pressurized cabin, but you'd think you would just explode into a million pieces when you went that fast. I'm not asking for Mach 9. I'm asking for...
Oh, good. I'm glad.
I'm asking for Mach 1.2. Like, can we not get a Boeing 747, in 10 years to be configured to go that fast? Let's just do it.
Timmy.
Faster.
Timmy.
Faster.
I just want to get a new airport built. Maybe get a couple more direct flights. Maybe get a nicer Chili's to go in the terminal area there. I'm not very picky.
I'd like for road construction to not take 6 years.
Yeah, I mean,
per
you're
project,
focused
right?
on. I need a Mach. I don't need any. I just want the basics at this point, which we don't have.
And going fast would be fun.
I do want the bullet trains, though. I told you about that.
Oh, how fast were those bullet trains going to be? What were those?
They're putting in some new
prototypes in Japan that they're trying to build.
They're doing some new ones in Spain too that are going to go almost 400 miles an hour.
400 miles per hour.
I think so. Check out train.
How's that not flying off the tracks?
Google fast train in Spain. Fast train. The Spain and plane. What is it? The rain and plane falls mainly on the Spain? No, that's not it either. It's a dyslexic person's nightmare.
The rain in Spain.
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plains.
It is the Shanghai Maglev in China is the fastest operational passenger train, reaches a top speed of 431 kilometers per hour.
What's that in miles?
268 miles per hour. That's nothing. That's weak.
No, doesn't Italy
have fast.
I thought Italy had some trains that go 300.
I think they're...
The Itais are fanatical about their train speed.
Not from the footage I've seen.
They got to get home to take naps.
They have the Ferrari trains, I think, right? The red and they got the pony on there. Nice.
The Frecciarossa 1000. The Frecciarossa 1000 has a top speed of 250 miles per hour. They're trailing the Chinese right now. Hey, you gotta
get moving. Is
there a race here?
We should get one of those trains and make it from here to Cleveland and Cincinnati. I'm tired of hearing about this rail line. We need more commuter rail lines. No, we don't.
If you make them fast that, I'll take them.
We don't need crap that goes 50 mile an hour, because that's what's been projected over the years.
No, give me 250 miles per hour.
Yeah, I want a bullet.
I want
to get there in 7 minutes.
I want Mach 1 on the train. I want 769 miles per hour. What about, you're always doing that damn Tom Brady voice like the kid in Polar Express 2. Do you remember those little bank teller chutes that they get into? Those things are just whipping them around. You could probably do 1,000 miles an hour in one of those.
Bank teller shoes.
Yeah, they have like the pressurized tubes, and you get into a little cockpit inside and just whips you.
Oh, in the Polar Express?
They might be exploring something like that in real life.
Timmy,
Maybe I'm dreaming
it's a
that
cartoon, Timmy.
I'm aware.
It's a cartoon.
I'm aware.
All right, more Too Hot Fun. Plus, Aaron Rodgers is trolling me, and I don't appreciate it. And I'm going to tell you why coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on The Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
You can expect traffic to be a little stop and go on southbound 270 on the east outer belt from East Broad Street to I-70. And we've got an accident that's blocking the 2 left lanes on eastbound 270 on the north outer belt at US 23, causing about a 20-minute hold up there and stop and go traffic from Sawmill Road. This report is sponsored by Macy's Backstage. Macy's Backstage is a whole department inside your Macy's store where you can find so many holiday essentials, all for under $25. With new arrivals every day, you never know what amazing deals you'll find. Don't wait. Find a location at Macy'sBackstage.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Delaware County Veterans Services is ready to help you access VA benefits, emergency financial assistance, dental and medical grants, transportation, and more. Give Delaware County Veterans Services a call, 740-833-2010 to schedule an appointment.
Would you enjoy watching a football game if the officials were paid a bonus for every flag they threw? Or a basketball game where the refs got paid for every foul they called? Okay, how about hiring a furnace and AC company that pays its technicians by the number of parts they can sell you? Hi, this is Dennis, president of Care Heating and Cooling, and today, this is how many companies operate. They call it performance pay, and it rewards technicians by paying them more for billing you more. Why is this bad? Because it abuses your trust in a technician to be treated fairly and honestly. At Care, we've been family-owned for 31 years and have always paid our technicians by the hour for repairs. We'll show you exactly what needs to be fixed and why, and give you our low upfront cost before we start. And unlike other companies, our technicians will never be rewarded for throwing more flags. Our Central Ohio-based staff is here for you 7 days a week. Care Heating and Cooling. Book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com or call us at 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company you can trust.
You don't have to wait for Black Friday to get good deals at Columbus Car Audio and Accessories. Shop early anytime this week and save on remote starters to warm yourself up, window tint to add style and privacy, and all things car audio to make your ride louder and better than the rest. Plus, check out deals on dash cams, Apple CarPlay, paint protection film, and more. Shop for yourself or everyone on your list at Columbus Car Audio and Accessories Black Friday sale. Going on now. Morse Road near Easton, Main Street in Reynoldsburg, or online at columbuscaraudio.com.
Thanksgiving is a time to come together, eat together, and share together. And Meijer is making it easier than ever to share more good. During the week of Thanksgiving, November 23rd through the 29th, when you buy Meijer brand Fredericks by Meijer, Purple Cow, or True Goodness Foods, our Simply Give program will provide a meal to help feed up to 4 million neighbors in need. It's the simple way to put the giving and Thanksgiving together. Exclusions apply. See Meijer.com for details. One meal equals 25 cents based on an average meal cost from select Meijer food pantry partners. Learn more at Meijer.com/aboutmeijer/community.html.
Matty Ice here. If you're ready for some amazing Black Friday deals, head on over to McDaniel GM Superstore in Marion, where the savings are rolling all month long. You can lease a brand new 2026 Chevy Equinox front-wheel drive LT for just $309 a month for 36 months, or if financing is more your style, grab it for only $415 a month for 84 months for qualified buyers. They're just off Route 23 on 95 in Marion, or you can visit McDanielGMSuperstore.com. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
I was in foot pain for 20 years, trying to give it relief, buying all these different insoles, drugstore insoles, custom insoles. I spent thousands of dollars. I bought all these products, and not a single one worked. I really, truly needed to have relief in my feet. And the Good Feet arch supports were what gave me the relief I needed.
For over 20 years, we've been helping people like Teresa actually live the life they love without their feet getting in the way.
They wanted to make sure that I got something that my feet felt good in, not somebody else's feet. I love the fact that I can wear these arch supports in all my shoes. I have boots, I have cowboy boots, I have running shoes, I have walking shoes, I have flat shoes, I have heels. It makes me so happy. If you ask my husband, he will crack up because there is no store I would rather go in than a shoe store. I'm Teresa. And that's my good feet story.
See what we can do for you with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Visit the Good Feet store on Polaris Parkway near the Polaris Mall or on Stringtown Road at Grove City.
Timmy Hall and AI Common Man again for Hollywood Casino Columbus.
We've got game day watch parties every Saturday, plus your chance to earn big bucks. Mikey Likey.
I like it. You can earn tier points by playing all throughout November, and on Black Friday, you can win up to $100,000.
And you good, clean boys and girls can drop off a non-perishable food item every Tuesday and win up to $5,000 in Penn slot play.
Become a new member of our rewards program on the Penn Play app and get a $20 dining credit. Doggies. Must be 21 and over. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
One of our specialties here at Pella Wilson is getting rid of old, smaller windows with no view and replacing them with huge, beautiful windows that can change the look and feel of your home.
We tried that once, but we cut the hole a bit too big, so we had to put in a garage door instead in their dining room.
Wilson.
Didn't improve the view, but they do have a drive-through now, so you're welcome, Gruball family.
Get the windows that can change the look and feel of your home at PellaColumbus.com.
Diamond Sellers bringing the world's finest jewelry to you at our annual holiday gala December 4th through December 6th. Celebrate the season of sparkle with up to 25% off for 1 weekend only at our Salmo Road and Easton locations. Visit diamondseller.com/gala to learn more.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. I'm Jacob Reimer. The 4-0 Ohio State basketball team gets back on the hardwood tonight as they host Western Michigan. Tip-off is at 8 o'clock, and coverage begins here on The Fan at 7:15. Earlier today, Jake Diebler landed combo guard L.J. Smith out of Oak Hill Academy for the 2027 class. Smith is ranked 28th overall in 24/7 Sports and the 4th-ranked combo guard in the class. He also received offers from North Carolina, Kansas, and Tennessee. In the NHL, the Blue Jackets continue their 4-game road trip tonight in Toronto, taking on the Maple Leafs. Face-off is at 7 o'clock. And Week 12 of the NFL kicks off tonight with Thursday Night Football. The Bills visiting the Texans. Kickoff is at 8:15. This update sponsored by Dr. Mark Levy. If you're snoring and you're not sleeping, call Dr. Mark Levy's office at 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or online at sleepbettercolumbus.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
They refer to each other as stupid, so they must get along.
We fight a lot, but at the end of the day, it's okay, because we really do hate each other.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Bone has been texting me. Good to see you, Bone. And he's been setting me straight. He apparently is a fan of avionics as well. How can you not be from Ohio? Good, clean boy like Bone. So the sonic boom thing, we can't really be sonic booming and Mach 1ing all over the place, overpopulated areas.
Yeah,
we're making too much noise.
Timmy, that's a problem.
We can't be doing that. So I said, okay, maybe I can settle for Mach 0.999999.
As close as you can possibly get.
768 miles per hour, if that could be our cruising airspeed there. And then he was listening to the train speed conversation too. He sent me a social media video where a bunch of people in Japan were watching a prototype of that, I think it was the Maglev that I just said, and it has already achieved record speeds of 310 miles per hour. And you and I just watched a bunch of people watching the train go by on a bridge. It's the fastest. Try to compute what 310 miles per hour looks like if you've ever been to an IndyCar race.
It's just a blur coming
Those
right
are going
past
like,
you.
what, 235? Fastest an IndyCar goes? Maybe an F1 car as well?
What is the fastest IndyCar goes?
I think 235, 242 maybe.
Timmy nailed it. Yeah, at Indy. Yeah, that's about what it is. F1 cars can go a little faster.
A little faster.
But yeah.
What's the fastest an F1 car has ever achieved? 245? 247?
Probably not much more than that.
Probably so.
That's whipping. That is whipping. But
it's not train whipping.
What's happening?
Need more bullet trains.
What's happening to a bird if it gets in front of that?
Here's what bothers me, though. You got these countries like Italy and Spain's building new bullet trains. These are relatively small countries. They don't necessarily need this technology. We're a big landmass.
Yes.
All right?
You ever been out west?
We got a lot of space.
45 hours to drive between cities out there.
We should be utilizing. It's like, I'm going to fly into Denver. I'm going to drive to Yellowstone then. I'll see you in a day. It's far.
It's awful. Talk to Bo about that.
Put a bullet train in over there. You go from the Denver International Airport to Old Faithful in 7 minutes.
Say hi to Pierce Brosnan while you're there.
He's ignoring the directions.
Stay on the boardwalks, please, sir. Did you hear what I said? What would happen to a bird? It'd be a perfectly sane way for it to go if it gets hit by a 310-mile-an-hour train.
We saw what happened to a bird when Randy Johnson hit it with a ball. And he was throwing like 96.
Yeah.
All right. And that bird was... Woo,
it exploded.
You do 310 on the windshield, it just vaporizes. There's nothing left.
There won't even be feathers floating around.
Just powder.
Dust. Just
nothing.
Gray powder.
What do we do? Hit a grape? I don't know.
What happened? The conductor. Do you still call that guy a conductor? I don't know.
Why wouldn't you call him a conductor?
I feel like you're going too fast to be a conductor. I feel like you're a pilot at that point.
You're not a pilot because you're not in the air.
You're not flying a plane. Yeah, I'm aware. I have some other... Fishy actually sent me a list of his favorite off-the-wall sports injuries. Would you like to hear some of them?
I would love. And then we're going to get back to Too Hot.
Too Hot.
Because it's Too Hot Thursday. Teddy has more audio for us.
He had a Chicago Cub of his, Glenn Allen Hill. Do you remember him?
I do.
While having a nightmare that he was covered in spiders, also former Jays outfielder, Glenn Allen Hill, stumbled out of bed, crashed through a glass table, my God, and down a flight of stairs. What is this, like Todd and Margo?
I was going to say, why is the carpet all wet, Todd?
The Griswold lights keep coming on. And just falling down the steps. And that's how he earned the nickname Spider-Man.
Why did we ever decide as a society, too, that we need glass coffee tables?
Oh, my God.
Why? Who was the first person to say, you know what, I need my table to be clear, almost invisible, so if something bad happens, you drop something on it, it shatters into a million pieces. You drop something on a piece of wood, the wood's fine.
Glass table or glass coffee table. Glass, bookends, nothing.
I don't
do that for anything.
I got myself a glass desk.
Oh, you did
like
that?
Like one of these with Target, put it together.
Did you make it out alive? You didn't shatter it, did you?
Glass top, right? And as we're moving, this is the first house I ever bought. We're moving this desk to the second house. I go to pick it up, and it just shatters into a million pieces.
Wait, how did it just... What happened? You just picked it up?
I don't know. There's probably was little stress fractures in it that we didn't see.
You put your fingertips under each side, and it just... collapsed? Caved in?
It didn't cave in.
Just burst.
Almost like the bird with the train.
It just Is it like one of those, like how the cops have to shatter your car door? Don't they put a little electronic charge on it? And it's just... All right, so we have... freak injury number 2 here says, in an effort to entertain the gallery during a 2011 tournament, golfer Thomas, is it LeVay or Levitt, Teddy? I think it's LeVay.
I was going to say Levitt.
Might be from Germany.
Bobby A. Bear.
L-E-V-E-T, LeVay. He jumped into the drink to retrieve a ball and ended up breaking his leg. That one's okay. Number 3, it wasn't the acrobatic bicycle kick goal that hurt former AC Milan striker Zlatan Ibrahimovic during a 2010 match, but the over-exuberant fist pump that followed. The result, an elbow injury. That's kind of like the Martin Gramatica celebrating and then tore his ACL. He was just doing a fist pump and then had an elbow injury. Number 4 here says, shortly after signing a 5-year, $80 million deal with the Chicago Bulls in 2010, before he would lend his house to the artist formerly known as Prince, Carlos Boozer tripped and fell over his gym bag while answering the door, and he broke his hand. That's not good. That's not very good. Then number 5, Kendrys Morales. Can't fault him for being excited after hitting a walk-off grand slam to earn the LA Angels of Anaheim a victory in 2010, but breaking his leg while jumping on home plate, that's a tough one.
I got another one for you. Talking about stupid baseball injuries from a stupid guy. By the way, I'm eating a caramel.
Oh, what do you have in there?
A
what
cow
do you have in
tail.
there? Oh, a cow tail? I know it's not a bullseye, but it's delicious, isn't it?
It's fine. It's no bullseye.
No, don't say.
There's more cream sugary goo in the bullseye.
Say it's fine. It's delicious, and you know it. What's another injury?
Was 2009 maybe, Teddy? Look this up. Carlos Quentin had the best season he'd ever had playing Major League Baseball. Hard-hitting Carlos Quentin.
Carlos Quentin.
Playing for the White Sox, playing outfield for the White Sox. And struck out, decided to, as you do, punch the wooden bat that was in his hand. Took his right hand.
Just punched the
and
hardwood.
Just punched the wooden bat, broke his hand, out for the season. That's the end of that.
I liked Tom Glavine in 92. He broke a rib while vomiting on an in-flight meal or after an in-flight meal.
That's quite the vomit.
Tom never has the fish. And then he yacked it up. Tom never drinks coffee on the plane.
All right, I got a story for you.
What do you got?
Aaron Rodgers is trolling me. So Aaron Rodgers, quarterback for the Steelers. Excuse me.
Man.
Stop feeding me treats during the show. We won't have this problem.
You can eat them in the break.
You know I have no self-control.
You can eat them in the break.
You know, this is my busy time of year. Aaron Rodgers, of course, with the Packers, was a big villain against the Bears. His career record is 24-5 against the Bears, and once yelled, "I still own you," at Chicago fans after scoring a touchdown. I think it was his last season with the Packers. Here's what he said about playing in Soldier Field this week. "I'd rather not be the villain anymore. I'm not in Green Bay anymore. I feel like we can let bygones be bygones, maybe. I can, I guess." It's a great rivalry. I mean, in the history of all sports, you talk about the Lakers and Celtics and the Red Sox and Yankees. You got to talk about the Packers and the Bears. And there's been some great memories there. All right.
Oh, you don't...
Listen to me.
You don't like what he's saying or how he's saying it right there.
I want you to own the fact that you are my daddy when it comes to beating my football team.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
I'll tell you what he does. He beats the Bears. 24-5. And Brett Favre was just as good before him beating my Bears.
How do you deal with that as a Bears fan?
You drink. That's what you do. Your hope is gone. Your will is gone. This is what I wanted to do to the Michigan fans. Because it's been 30 years now. 30 years that my football team has not been relevant in this rivalry because the Packers have kicked my ass. And I have no hope. Like, I look at Sunday, I'm watching Old Man River come in there, and he's probably going to do it again because he's still him, and he's wearing some version of yellow. He's going to do it again. This is what I wanted to do to Michigan people. Just bury them into submission. But instead, I would take calls from you. "Oh, it's not nice. Wasn't the rivalry better when they used to win sometimes?" No! You kill them. You got them down in the count. You step on their throat and you end it.
You got a good team right now. You're 7-3. Should be excited.
I'm not excited.
Probably not going to see... You're not going to see Aaron anyway. Don't play.
He's going to play.
You think?
Don't patronize me, Aaron Rodgers. Let's let bygones be bygones. I can. I feel pretty good about it because, I've just been the guy kicking your ass for 20 years. Say it. You earned it. Rub it in my face. As Allison Chain said, rub my nose and...
Oh, now you know. Now you're going to make Allison Chain's references. You couldn't even get down in the hole on the quiz.
Shit.
Did you see? We don't have time
Down
for that.
in the hole.
Losing my soul, yeah.
Who's that? Scott Stapp?
No, that was the Chains guy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Lane Staley?
Lane Staley. Who's the other one?
Jerry Cantrell?
Jerry Cantrell.
Just repeating what I say now, aren't we?
Right. He's a good guy. He was
Too hot.
He was in... was it There's Something About Mary? Was Jerry Cantrell in that? Or
he was?
Jerry Maguire. Jerry Cantrell, I think, was in Jerry Maguire. He was working at the copy shop.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, I think he was.
Hey, Teddy, you want to do some Too Hot, or you just want to take a nap for the rest of the show?
Well, I have a ton of them.
All right, let's go. We're going to do Too Hot. Timmy Can Shut Up coming up next. Cowan Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got a couple-minute backup on westbound 161 from Beach Road to Johnstown Road. And there's about a 15-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and North Broadway. This report is sponsored by FranklinCrisisCare.org. Are you or someone you know feeling overwhelmed by a mental health or addiction crisis? The Franklin County Crisis Care Center is now open 24/7 with care from certified peers and professionals. Learn more at FranklinCrisisCare.org. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Following Radio Theater is brought to you by Columbus Men's Clinic.
Hey, Dad, you want to play football?
No, buddy.
All right.
Pops, want to work out?
Maybe later.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tomorrow?
You've got one life, and it's too short for not nows, maybe laters, and tomorrows. If you have symptoms of ED and low T, your family, friends, and even your career has already been affected. Book your discreet evaluation at Columbus Men's Clinic and turn your tomorrows into
today.
Yes! Touchdown!
Come on, one more, Dad.
Today!
Push, Dad. One more. Come on, push.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tonight.
Call 614-300-7400 or book now in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic, for every man in every season of life.
Back for a limited time, the French dip from Firehouse Subs. Piled high with premium roast beef, caramelized onions, and melty provolone cheese on a freshly toasted garlic butter roll. Served with warm, savory au jus for dipping. This premium French dip is only at Firehouse Subs for a limited time. Head to your nearest Firehouse Subs or order ahead and skip the line. And remember, Firehouse Subs catering is perfect to feed the whole crew on game day. Limited time at participating Firehouse Subs restaurants while supplies last.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven.
I feel valued as a member.
They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
Imagine the perfect chicken tender. Crispy, juicy, for lack of a better word, tendery. Now imagine these perfect tenders at Wendy's. 'Cause they are. Wendy's new chicken tenders are here with delicious new dipping sauces like Wendy's Signature, Creamy Ranch, and Honey Barbecue. And they're so good, we even changed our name from Wendy's to Tendies. I believe that's what the kids call manifesting. For Tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
The Jackets hit the road for a battle with the Washington Capitals. Live fan coverage starts Monday night at 6:30.
Sponsored by Atlas Butler Heating and Cooling.
Proud to be your flagship home of the Columbus Blue Jackets, The Fan.
And now, Public Education Matters with Ohio Education Association President Jeff Wensing.
From teachers and para-educators to custodians, school counselors, bus drivers, and more, it takes every adult working in our public schools to support student success. This American Education Week, please thank the dedicated public school educators in your life because great public education means a better future for us all.
Public Education Matters, brought to you by the Ohio Education Association.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
Eggland's Best. The only eggs with more fresh and delicious taste, plus superior nutrition. Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Cloudy skies, a bit of a breeze, and temperatures in the upper 40s on this Thursday. Overnight down to around 40 degrees, starting off dry. During the day on Friday, increasing clouds and showers through the afternoon and evening, highs in the mid-50s. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
The only show that can bring a dead queen back to life. This is Common Man and Timmy.
I put my glasses on because I was struggling to read in the last segment. I gotta fix this problem. Well, I have perfectly good glasses by my desk.
Yeah, you got
Why
like
don't
3
I wear
pair.
them?
How many pair you got that you brought into work?
I got 3 per.
I think it's 2 per. Yeah, give me 2 per, so I can get the stomping in my Air Force One. Big boy, get the stomping in my Air Force One. Never saw that coming. So those are nice.
Did you have that on the bingo card today?
I don't think we had that on the card. Was that Nelly?
Yeah,
St. Louis. Nelly, good guy.
Yeah. What's he up to?
High school football
had
player.
the Band-Aid on his face.
He did
the Band-Aid thing on his face.
Like that Band-Aid. I think it was like a fashion thing, that Band-Aid.
You know what? I can see things I don't normally see with these glasses on. That wart you got on your eyebrow.
No, oh,
That's
man.
getting bigger.
God. You notice that?
Notice that? It's like a second head.
It's not a wart. It's just a mole. Yes, I do. I've noticed that too. I'm gonna have to get that looked at the dermatologist this year when I go.
Buck melanoma. Maisie Russell's wart.
You know what?
Here's a quarter.
You know
have
what?
a rat and all that thing off your face.
Mole, 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 mole.
You gotta get that thing lanced off. That's gonna start growing into your eye.
That lance, it's gonna hurt if I have to get that thing
It's not gonna hurt.
lanced
They
off.
do it ultra thin. Kramer get his deli slicer.
Can you guys on the YouTube see that thing?
No, you can't see.
Is it that disgusting? I know usually
It's
like
not
the frame of
disgusting.
my glasses kind of blocks the right eyebrow there, but I seen it. I've known it's there. I'm very self-conscious about
Teddy,
it.
can you zoom
appreciate
in?
you
zoom
bringing
in
it up
on Timmy's face if you can.
Go
you talk.
ahead.
You're on your ISO mic.
Let me take off the glasses here. Now you can see my pinhole eyes and my disgusting face. Teddy, are you zooming in right now? Extreme close-up. Whoa! Whoa! Come on, get in here. Take a look right here above the right eyebrow.
You don't have to point it out.
Oh.
People will see it.
Oh, look away. I'm hideous. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Some bad zooming.
You know
Ted.
what? Take your There we go. Take your glasses off, will you? I don't like them.
I noticed too much.
You do notice too much.
I noticed too much.
You've never brought that up to me before. Not off the air, not on the air.
I didn't see it before.
Is it that bad?
My vision's pretty bad. My vision's compromised.
Now your vision's
Now I
tremendous.
can see like a person. This is what everybody else is seeing. Everybody else is running away from you.
If it's to the point,
They're terrified of you.
So it's to the point where your take is, you'd better get that checked out. No one else has said anything to me.
Your wife?
You're saying you'd better get that checked out.
You got a second head growing on your right eyebrow, and your wife has not said anything to you
She
about
hasn't
it?
told me to get it checked out. She's probably mentioned it to me and said, "Don't worry about that. It's fine."
She's not totally disgusted by it?
Well, she's totally disgusted by many things about me. Too hot. That's
All right.
probably 10th on the list.
It is Too Hot Thursday. Teddy's got some more audio for us. What do you got, Teddy?
All right, this one reminded me back of the old days, Mike, with you and I. Do you remember there was one show we did and you made a joke about somebody who had like passed away and I gave you a little grief about it? You remember that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, anyway, Rothman and Ice, they just were chatting about something, and it led into a song from back in the 90s, and then it led to other discussion, and it just reminded me of something that you and I had, and I'll talk about that at the end. All right, here we go.
Takes a quick left turn, and I'm just
Don't go chasing
pierced into a
waterfalls?
building or something. Amazing
Gonna
song.
look out of his left eye.
Shout out to TLC. The real TLC.
Yeah, the real one.
The real
Oh,
TLC.
really?
Yes.
Okay.
The first one. Okay. Where am I in the show?
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I said that one time. I was doing a sportscast at Channel 6, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. And there was a game in Kansas City when they had the waterfalls. Oh, nice. And I either played that or sang it. And
that's good stuff.
It didn't go over very well.
No, it didn't land well?
Yeah.
In your mind, it worked out better.
Great. Yeah, I thought it was fairly clever. But whoever hit the fly ball and it got to the track and it was caught. And I think I said on the air, don't go chasing waterfalls.
Okay.
Because of the Kansas City waterfalls.
For sure.
They had it, one of the great baseball stadiums around.
The City of Fountains.
And that was it. And it was lead balloon. That was it.
So the story was...
Anthony, I think you're being a creep there.
Lisa Left Eye Lopez, who was in TLC.
Yeah.
I made some sort of comment, because she had died. I made some sort of comment about how back in the day she burned down Andre Rison's house. And it was like I criticized the Pope. The response that I got, how could you say that? She's dead. That doesn't change the fact that she did it. She burned down Andre Rison's house, not on accident, on purpose, because they were dating and she got in a fight with him. So her natural reaction was, I will burn down this man's house.
She was accused of that and convicted of that.
I don't know if she was convicted of it.
But everybody knew that
she
did
served
it.
jail time, but she burned down his house. And when I brought up that very look-upable fact.
The look-upable fact. And this was right after she died.
I don't know. Was it right after she died?
Was this like how you were commemorating?
I think it was like within a year or two.
Right. It wasn't the day.
It wasn't her death story triggered this conversation.
No, it wasn't
You're
the
like, let's
day.
really remember the whole Lisa Left Eye Lopez and all that came with her, the good and the bad.
I got to
They
tell
really
you,
jumped you for that, huh?
Bad Hitler. He did some stuff. How dare you say that? He's dead. He's not here to defend himself. No, he doesn't get to defend himself.
That was not a good analogy.
Well, whatever, you know what I mean.
It's like if you were going to praise Hitler.
That John Wayne Gacy. He's raping those boys and killing them.
Everybody's glad.
How dare you say that?
Everybody's glad that those guys are dead. They're serial killers
Andre
and serial
Rison is
murderers.
glad that Lisa Left Eye Lopez is dead.
Maybe he forgave her. You know, sometimes you burn something down.
Lovers quarrel.
Right.
It happens.
A lover scorned.
All right, what else you got, Teddy?
Too hot.
All right, you were talking about like the bullet trains, and if something ever got in front of a bullet train, that could be a problem. Like if something ran out on 270, maybe a cow, that could be an issue.
That mess you up.
And mess a train up, yeah. So Dom was on with Bishop and Friends the other morning, and they were just chatting a little bit about that cow and a few other things. Like, right, here we go.
Why didn't you fix the problem? Get out of your car.
Yeah.
Wrangle the damn cow.
Yeah.
You've got experience.
Yeah.
You witnessed at the stockyards in
Yes,
Fort
I
Worth.
did.
You've been on the back of a Brahma bull.
Yes, that would be great. That would be wonderful. Yeah. You're the guy that thinks that sport with farm animal is good. It is not. That is not. That is not sport. That is idiocy. Is that even a word, idiocy?
It's not. Idiocy.
Yeah, well,
Maybe.
whatever.
You just forgot a syllable.
I mean, what do you think? Do you think,
I think you could have
I
handled
rode a
it.
bull for 8 seconds. Big deal. Great. You didn't break your neck. I mean, what are you doing?
Sport with farm animal.
Sport with farm animal. That's idiocy. That's
By the way,
lunacy.
can I tell you something? I agree with Dom. I look at these guys like on the rodeo. They're lunatics. Why is this fun?
You don't like a little PBR rodeo leading
stupid.
into Buckeye basketball on a Saturday or Sunday afternoon?
Why do we do it?
What do we got out there?
Samantha and I are watching a show
who's
on
leading the standings?
The Gladiators on the History Channel. And she looked at me and said, did they really do this? And I said, yes, that used to be entertainment. You go in there, you watch people fight to the death, you kill lions, you get mauled by lions. People would stand up and cheer for this. But I said, 2,000 years from now, they look back on us and look at what we like to watch. Like I turned on Vice last night. Bare knuckle boxing was on.
Bare knuckle boxing?
It was two chicks pummeling each other.
At the same time?
No. Individually, Timmy.
Oh, man. We were talking about Kimbo just the other day.
I'm just saying, are they going to judge us 2,000 years? Of course they are.
Yeah.
We can't look at it through today's lens because we do a lot of effed up stuff.
I'm looking for some bull riding material here.
I don't need it. We're going to take a break.
I always see this before Buckeye basketball. I swear, every weekend. They got the...
Wasn't Jewel married to a bull rider? The singer, Jewel?
Did the guy save her soul?
I think they got divorced, so.
Oh, so no.
Did Ty?
No, he didn't.
Ty something.
We've got Jared Parsonage is your points leader right now. He's dominating, a Canadian. He's dominating Daniel Keeping. Got a ton of Brazilians in the top 10 in the points. It's big in Brazil. Did you know that?
What?
I'm looking
Rodeo?
at 1, 2, 3, 4 riders are in the top 10 of our PBR right now, which is not
You
the
say
beer.
PBR, I keep
Professional
wanting a nice cold beer.
A delicious premium quality beer.
All right, back in 2 minutes with more of this stupidity is idiocy. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
There's a crash that's blocking 2 right lanes on eastbound 270 on the north outer belt at Sawmill Road. About a 10-minute holdup there in stop-and-go traffic from 161. And there's a 5-minute delay on southbound 270 on the east outer belt from Hamilton Road to 33. This report is sponsored by ChumbaCasino.com. With over 100 online casino-style games, Chumba Casino is your go-to destination for nonstop entertainment. Play for fun and play for free at ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 21+. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Rick Germain called me the other day and said, Mikey, we need you back at Germain Nissan. The dealership misses you, and people are forgetting how awesome Nissans are. I'm a dude that's owned pretty much every Nissan under the sun, and I'm excited to go back in and get my hands dirty. You have to be crazy not to consider a Nissan from Germain Nissan. J.D. Power ranked Nissan #1 in customer satisfaction among mainstream brands. Plus, with Germain's $1,000 price promise, no one will sell you a Nissan for less. Germain Nissan, 4300 Morse Road, GermainNissan.com.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
My toilet's clogged, backed up too. The sink is running slow. Water's backed up everywhere. Oh, please don't overflow.
Clogged drain, no problem. It's 93 or free. I'll clear any drain you don't pay with a 1-year guarantee.
It's 93 or free. Guaranteed.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Truck drivers, wherever you want to take your driving career in 2026, Schneider has an opportunity for you. Our huge selection of driving jobs means you can get the home time that suits your schedule. Choose from daily, weekly, monthly, or sometime in between. Plus, Schneider drivers can choose from dedicated, intermodal, dry van, and tanker options. Don't wait to upgrade your career before the new year. Search jobs and apply now at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
A show with copious amounts of fart sounds. Emphasis on copious.
Oh no, I get a fart, but I don't know which way to lean.
This is Man and Timmy.
Hey, tonight, Buckeye show's coming up at 6 o'clock. Then, Buckeye basketball coverage. Buckeyes and Western Michigan.
Western Michigan.
Tonight, coverage starts at 7. Tip is 8 o'clock. Can you watch this game on the TV? Is it anywhere? Or just listen to it here on the Fan? Either way, listen to it here on the Fan.
Yeah, listen on the Fan. I believe this game's on national TV. Not looking at what network it's on right now, but...
Well, whatever. You'll see our stupid gray court that looks almost white when you watch it on TV.
No, don't call it stupid.
It is stupid. You look at it on TV, it's stupid.
Well,
in person, it looks nice. Nobody said, hey, how's this going to look when we actually light it for TV? I'll tell you how it looks, like trash. That's how it looks.
Maybe there's something...
The three-point line is just an idea on TV. You can hardly see it.
That is something that can be changed. That is something that can be changed, and it wouldn't be too hard. Maybe we got to explore doing a vibrant red, or at least match the whatever red tone you're using on the baseline. Maybe that needs to be the three-point line and the charity stripe so it can pop more against the gray. I'm looking at a mock-up right now.
Mock 9?
Yeah, Mock 9. So if we were to do a T-shirt and sell it on our cool stuff tab at 971thefan.com.
No, I said we're not doing that.
What do you mean we're not doing
I said we're not doing that. I said if we're going to sell T-shirts, I'm not sending people on a little scavenger hunt. We need a website that we send people to where they can buy something in one click.
Oh, what's the website?
I don't know. Let's make one.
CommonManandTimmy.com?
I don't care, but I'm telling go to 971 The Fan, click on cool stuff, then click on the store, then find our T-shirt. I am the guy on Instagram where if I can't buy something on one click, then I'm out. I'm done. So if we're going to sell T-shirts, I want to make it easy for people.
All right.
I also would like to get at least like 5 cents from each one.
Well, you want royalties from each sale? You want a nickel? That's going to do it for you?
Well, I've gotten jack squat up to this point.
What are we going to sell? Like 6 million of these shirts?
It's the principle of the thing.
You're going to get some small. It's not going to be like Frasier royalties.
I'm so sick and tired.
I can tell you that.
I got 10 TV I'm doing for free. I'm doing YouTube shows at night for free.
You make a nice salary.
I don't care.
You make a good living.
You know what? I want more.
You should offer up your time.
I want death by 1,000 cuts.
You've worked very hard. You've worked very long to get to this point. The business is changing. These are just the things that we got to do right now.
I asked the 10 TV people.
You want to be a good, clean boy, don't you?
They're doing all this extra stuff. Like they got extra newscasts on 10 TV Plus in the morning and in the evening. And I said, are you making any more money? They said, no. It's the same amount that they're making for double the work. That's not right. I know the business is changing, but let's go. Let's unionize. Let's go.
we walking out?
Yeah, let's go. So walk out.
We heading out?
Scab!
534. I stay. Scab! Too hot. So anyway, I'm looking at a mock-up of a T-shirt. I don't know what website it's going to be on because Mike doesn't want it on a cool stuff tab. So we'll have to come up with some new website. We'll blast it out on social media if we get there. How many eyes should we have if we made a T-shirt that was just shit?
I already said this to them. I said it's got to be at least 10.
Oh, at least you want 10 eyes.
At least 10 eyes.
Let me count them.
Oh, did they send mock-ups?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Second line. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's like 23 eyes.
I said I wanted 2 lines of eyes.
Yeah. There's 2 lines of eyes.
See, I like
that. It's SH on the top line, and then sure enough,
I don't like the fan. I don't like the fan logo under it, though. Why do we always have to do that?
I'm looking at one that has a Common Man and Timmy logo under it.
Okay.
So there were 2 mock-ups?
Teddy, let's do some Too Hot.
Too Hot!
What do we got?
All right. You guys the other day were talking about different dreams that you had about, each other. Or, well, I guess Mike was more.
Tim wasn't in it. His wife was in it.
But Tim had one about Paul Keels, though. So this dream thing doesn't happens on other shows as well, but it's not as, like yours. It's a little different because Matty Ice was talking about a dream that he had, and Rothman and Cole were in it. So,
ooh, menage.
Let's go. Here we go.
And I'm a guy that remembers a lot of my dreams. And I don't know if it was because I was consuming a lot of basketball and hockey last night, but my mind was just in the sports world. And I kid you not, some of the details that I remember from my dream last night, AR, is that you were the head coach for a team that had TLC and myself on it. This was a basketball team, and I don't think we were playing well, and you were not happy. That's all I remember. And so last night, I had head coach Rothman in my dream, getting TLC and myself right up and down the court last night. I wish I remember more, because sometimes I really remember a lot from my dreams. I don't remember all the details, but I remember that. And you were on that clipboard last night, not happy with the two of us.
The question is, did they play so poorly that Rothman just went full Coach Norman Dale and chose to play the rest of the game with only 4 players, even though he had a healthy Matty Ice on the bench, and just gave him the help? My team is out on the floor. That's it.
But no Matty Ice.
No Matty Ice. You can't play. You sit there. You stay.
I don't like that at all.
Why?
When people tell me their dreams, they're like, I had a really weird dream. Then they tell me, I listen to it. I'm like, oh, man, that's like the most normal dream I've ever had.
Right.
My dreams are so jacked up. My God. There's murder and guts and all of it.
In my dream, I was trying to protect Paul Keels and get him to a broadcast, and we're running uphill down up a icy cul-de-sac, and then he fell back and busted his head. And I felt responsible for it. Like I'd let the world down.
When the cow got out, my first thought was that Paul had something to do with it.
What does that mean?
The one time I went drinking with Paul, this is many years ago, I woke up in a barn.
What the hell are you talking
I
about?
had no idea where I was. Woke up and he wasn't there.
Is this Footloose?
I was just...
What are you talking about?
Too hot.
Come on, Teddy. Let's go.
All right. Bo was chatting about, on their show, they were talking about using DoorDash to order food. And like Baker was saying, it's kind of ridiculous.
Hate DoorDash.
He doesn't want to pay all the fees. Well, apparently someone in Bo's family was using the DoorDash. So here we go.
Now, my oldest thinks he can DoorDash things. So at one point, did he DoorDash a Frosty? Yeah.
And just one Frosty?
A Frosty.
Wow.
As opposed to many Frosties or even with fries.
How far is Wendy's from you? Like the closest Wendy's?
Less than a mile.
Okay.
Mile and a half. 2 miles. Well, probably more like 3 miles.
Still soupy.
Obviously the DoorDash got taken. I didn't even know he had it. But the DoorDash went away at that point. Like we're not doing that. Like that was, what are we doing? Do you see all these fees, dummy? That's how this is all working.
What, does he have a credit card?
What's that come out to, like a $7 Frosty?
At least.
After the tip? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
You got a tip.
Bo, we gotta have a conversation with the boys about that. And I know he has.
I got a neighbor across the street. She DoorDashes Dairy Queen.
What?
Just one little blizzard.
One little
ice cream's got to be tough.
What
right?
What do the large blizzards cost now? Anyway, we looked that up. Aren't they close to $9?
Well, that's just ridiculous. I don't know how
you get a
ice cream could be $9 unless it has beef in it.
Bacon.
Hi, what would you like mixed into your blizzard? How about some prime rib? Can you do that for $9? Morons.
Would prime rib and a little bit of vanilla taste good?
Can Mike Todd get that done for us?
Put a little hint of horseradish in there too. Probably quite delightful.
What did you say, Teddy?
Yeah, can Mike Todd make that happen?
Yeah,
come on, Todd.
You want chunks of rib or a shaved rib? How do you like that? How do you like your beef cooked? A little medium on that rib.
I know you guys have tried this, but you would take a hot, fresh French fry and do a little scoop in a McDonald's McFlurry or vanilla ice cream, right?
I've never been the type of guy to do that.
Or in the Frosty.
I've done it in the Frosty, yeah.
I've seen people do it, and it just looks gross to me.
It's a pretty happy move.
It's good.
I'm not saying you do it for the entire treat, but when we're over the rim, right, Ted?
At the top,
and you got a fresh pouch
above
of fries.
Scoop that in there.
When you're above the rim, Tupac, you take a little scoop. You maybe do 4 or 5 of the fries, and then you go on and finish the Frosty. It's a nice move. I want you to try it.
Do you have any more?
I do, yeah.
We'll do them next.
We'll take it. All right. Do them next. Why not? Hey. We'll do it live.
Going to take us to break, too?
Play us out? Play us out? What does that mean? Play us out. The thing's right there.
Uh-huh. Man, that thing over your eye's big. You got that big growth. You need to call Pimple Popper.
Pimple Popper MD. Take your glasses off. I don't like it anymore.
It looks like a Himalayan mountain on your eyebrow. Disturbing.
I look like
pus.
Fred Savage.
Very pussy.
From Austin Powers.
Pussy is a word that you will never see in the spelling bee. And it's a shame.
How do you spell it?
You know how to spell it. It's not an IE at the end.
How would you spell it? Does it end with a shit?
Teddy came in with that too, by the way. If you couldn't tell. He used to be the voice of reason. Guys, come on, let's stay on track. Instead, he's chiming in with a share. All right, come on.
Man,
one more segment of this stupid show. Back page, more Too Hot coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
You should be aware of an accident that's on westbound 670 after International Gateway, causing some slower traffic from 270. There's also an accident that's causing delay on southbound 71 on the north side at East Broad Street. This report is sponsored by ChumbaCasino.com. With over 100 online casino-style games, Chumba Casino is your go-to destination for nonstop entertainment. Play for fun and play for free at ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 21+. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
At Giant Eagle, we're working hard to bring more ways to save to every aisle. Because every dollar and every moment counts. At Giant Eagle, we're going for better, so you can bring home the best. because it matters.
The Ohio State University Army ROTC isn't just a curriculum. It's more than just a path to a degree. For more than 150 years, we have been forging tomorrow's leaders. Here you will find your purpose, your mission, your ROTC family. At Ohio State, you're not just joining Army ROTC, you're stepping into a history of excellence that spans generations. Learn more at arotc.osu.edu. Buckeyes lead the way.
Common Man and Bob Capace here for Worthington Jewelers. Bob, why should people trust you for their holiday shopping this year?
Family owned and operated for 25 years. We're known for helping guys make great decisions. Unlike me hiring you, Common Man.
You know, I was thinking, I've been a good, clean boy this year. You got anything for me over there?
How about a nice anklet?
Sold! Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington. WorthingtonJewelers.com, where Columbus gets engaged.
Buckeyes, the 2025 football season is here, and that means three things: football, game day, and smooth Jameson whiskey. Whether you're catching the game at home, at your neighborhood bar, or soaking up the team spirit at a tailgate, Jameson Ginger and Lime and Ohio State Athletics are a winning combo. So cheers to making game days even better with the official whiskey of the fans. Jameson, proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. Taste responsibly.
Jameson Irish Whiskey, product of Ireland. 40% alcohol by volume, 80 proof. Copyright 2025, imported by John Jameson Import Company, New York, New York.
Toyota Thona's on, and there's no better way to get in the spirit of the season than with a new Toyota. Now through December 1st, get 2.99 APR financing on remaining new 25 Tacomas. Excludes TRD Pro and Trail Hunter. Or lease a well-equipped 25 Tacoma SR5 for $259 a month, or 39 months with $39.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS, tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Wake up and laugh with the Bob and Tom Show on the Fan 2.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
It says here they've won 5 Marconi Awards. I can't even spell Marconi. The Fan 2, Columbus's home of the Bob and Tom Show.
From moving compliance targets to shifting regulations, the pressure to stabilize is growing. At Plant Moran, we help you meet complexity with confidence. We cut through the noise and give you the tools to act, ground your planning in insights, and tailored tax strategies from senior specialists so the next step you take is on solid footing. Don't chase stability, lead with it. Plant Moran. Stability, period.
If the big garage door guys are claiming you need a new flub sprocket and a backup just to be safe, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, a trusted Columbus staple, straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Hey, it's Anthony Rothman for Orthopedic One, Central Ohio's most trusted orthopedic practice. They helped me with my elbow pain, and I'm back on the course. Find a physician or location near you at orthopedic1.com. Orthopedic One, this is where you go to get better.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877 for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877 for Kids.
1-877 for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
From military life to a rewarding career in IT. Kickstart your new journey in a matter of months in the fields of IT and cybersecurity, including AI. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including VA benefits.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Columbus, Worthington, Air, and Bryant. Doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Hey, Buckeye Show coming up at the top of the hour. Then it's Buckeye basketball time, 7 o'clock. We get you ready for Buckeyes and Western Michigan. By the way, if you missed it, Jake Diebler got himself a hell of a commitment today.
Yes, he did.
Big time guy.
Yeah, LJ Smith is coming to Ohio State. He is a top 30 overall player in the class of 2027.
Everybody was after this dude. Kansas after him, North Carolina after him.
I saw that he had the offer. I don't know how serious he would have been about this, but Charlotte was in on him.
Charlotte.
Shit. You think the 49ers down there, University of Charlotte? I think they dropped the UNC Charlotte and just go with Charlotte now. But this is a good get for Jake Diebler. You already got Anthony Thompson in this 2026 class. So now a good start for 27 with one of the best combo guards in the country, a bona fide top 30 overall guy. Only one other guy in the top 30 in the rankings is committed yet. Kansas has one commitment, but this is great. I was talking to Rhyme Time, another in-house college basketball fan, and we got some other big-time games. You had UConn and Arizona last night. Dan Hurley was upset that one slipped away. They got some injury issues, and another fun tournament is coming up. I know Purdue is playing in one of these deals, and he said, hey, we got some ballroom basketball tonight. And so I was like, oh yeah, like what? It's not Battle for Atlantis just yet. And he's like, yeah, it's the Baja Blast, Baja Mar Championship down in Nassau, Purdue and Memphis. So Aaron Bradshaw, we get to see if he's bummy out there. I said, this isn't one of those where they have the bluish hue in the audience.
No, that's the Atlantis.
You know, Atlantis, they do maybe
because it's like you're under the sea, Timmy.
Under the sea, under the water.
City, under the sea.
Yes. Maybe for more of an environment, we don't need to darken the audience at the Schottenstein Center. We need to go with Kenny Rogers Roaster Red. We need to do like a Red Planet thing.
Actually, I was thinking about
this. With the court being gray, and then everyone has to watch through red light.
For Hell is Real, they used to do like some matches back in the day, back in the good old days where they would set people on fire. Like Kane and Undertaker would have like an in hell match, and they'd have flames surrounding the ring. We should do that for Hell is Real. When the Crew play FC Kentucky or Kentucky FC, we come up here, instead of those little advertising boards we have, wall of flames.
Wall of fire.
Wall of fire.
Like medieval
like we're
times.
Playing in hell. Just like that.
It'll be hot. And you should have to go to the game because you love the heat so much.
Too hot. It'll be too hot. Hey, Teddy, you got more too hot for us?
Hey, let's play one that I'm sure you'll enjoy. It's our good friend Kirk Herbstreit. He was doing a podcast that he does with, I think it's Kirk and Joey. It's Joey Galloway, fine Buckeye. And they were chatting, well, mainly Kirk reacting to people saying that he and the ESPN have this SEC bias.
Okay.
Bama would be the fourth, potentially fifth team in these rankings for the SEC. So we're not trying to, these idiots that say, how much do people pay you to say this bullshit? F off. Like, we're talking about the sport. We're talking about what we care about. I don't give a shit about the SEC. I give a shit about, well, how are they going to find these 12 teams? How are they going to split these hairs at 11, 12, 13, 14? It's fascinating to me.
You can always tell when you'll be talking, and then all of a sudden, the juice turns up a little bit. You start to
get so tired of the bullshit.
You start to think of where somebody was annoying to you.
Damn, I just get so tired of these people talking about SEC, how much they pay you. Are you kidding me?
I think we need extra sing-along time at church on Sunday, Herbie. You know, it's always the guys that want to go out of their way. That want to go out of their way to tell you that they don't pay attention to you. They don't read your mentions. None of that. They all got the rabbit ears, though. They all hear it. What the hell do you care? First of all, what are you on this podcast for? Why are you doing this? You not enough places? Go home, wipe your ass with your $100 bill, and who cares what people say about you? All right? You're on private jets with your stupid dog every single week. Herbie, you've won.
You made it.
You've won at life.
Right. You're the winner.
So if you got to take some heat from, like you call him, the lunatic fringe every once in a while, then take it, buddy.
Oh, man.
And you can tell that Joey Galloway just wants to move on because he's an actual classy person. Unlike you, who's always had a chip on his shoulder because unlike Joey Galloway, you sucked.
Kiss your mother with that mouth.
Oh, I got to go to church now.
How many
But after I take my dog to Brothers.
How many S's and F's was that? Like 10 S's and F's?
What are that, 10 Twix?
What was he, Jack Sawyer? Oh, S, man. Oh, F. Oh, S. Oh, F, man. That was a great play.
I don't care what you say about me, but I'm going to respond to what you say about me. I'm not even listening, but I'm listening.
Yeah.
My son's running the Twitter account. It's not even me.
Super annoying. You definitely
I don't know what voice
care.
I'm doing at this point. Who am I?
Who are you turning into?
I don't know.
You started
Hey,
off as
you.
Herbie, and you're turning into Kristen. And you're going to turn into Grover and then into Mighty Mighty Boss Tone's voice.
Never had to knock on wood. Sounds like the Kembe Mutombo now. Not today. No knock on wood today.
This guy is just doing every single voice that he has.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Do you have any kind of deal with your neighbors where you're cooking and you maybe made too much and then you will take something over? Are you close with anyone like next door neighbors, across the street type of thing? Because we've always had this little system with our neighbors, the McClorys, swingers, and also, we would
you would swing together and
just swing
hey,
together.
I made some peanut butter cups.
Trade off spouses all the time and all that good stuff. And then Sean last night, he made some delicious pork chops. I had already eaten. I was already icing the balls
come on
the
over
couch
for some pork chops.
And he brought one over to me. It was so delicious. I had an entire 10-ounce smoked pork chop after my dinner.
I feel like most people tend not to know how to cook a pork chop properly.
This
it's a little dry.
This is even more succulent than I'd hoped.
A little dry.
It usually is dry, right? When it's got that flavoring and that pop. It's something that we don't have for dinner often enough. Like a well-cooked pork chop.
You know that pork
pretty fantastic.
Is the #1 consumed meat in the world. I looked this up the other day.
That surprises me. It's not chicken?
No, it's not chicken.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Want to know why?
No.
Pork is big with like Chinese.
I said no.
I said I don't want to hear it.
Just finish the
and
damn
my point
tale
was,
and end the show.
And I don't know if you're aware, there's a lot of them. Chinese. To eat the pork.
Yes. I thought you were going to say of the pork animals.
All right. Buckeye show's next. We'll see you tomorrow. Hey, we got final walkthrough. Pick your parlay. Go to jail as we get you ready for Buckeyes and Rutgers. Oh, baby, 3 full hours of that coverage. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
There's a 20-minute slowdown due to an accident that's blocking the left lane on northbound 71. On the north side after Weber Road, it's going to be stop and go from 670. And there's a 10-minute holdup on southbound 270 on the west outer belt from Tuttle Crossing Boulevard to I-70. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority. Is your concrete cracking? Is your uneven walkway dangerous? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the concrete lifting experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. Licensed in all states where work is performed. I'm Nicole for 97.